the you know how old boy in Damon Wayans on In Living Color, when he was in the jail, and he'd be like, "Yeah, the philosophy and philosophy of democracy,
Oh, I
you know what I'm
remember
saying,
that.
is ain't nothing but a bunch of hypocrisy and shit." Like she got that in Living Color jail cell Damon Wayans accent, so you already know, you know what I'm saying, like, okay, it's okay. And then like, you know what I'm saying, like it's just
Yeah,
it's that whole pipeline thing of, you know what I'm saying, like, we gonna do that, and
brother.
then when that don't work out, we gonna use that as the basis of trying to do something else where we can generate money for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? You already know it's the pipeline, like Hurricane said. You know what I'm saying? You see it all the time, all over the place. That's how you get that. We had talked about the pro black to conservative network or pipeline. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of it, you got the quote unquote nationalist to dating coach. You know what I'm saying? Pipeline, which you see like on the other side with like all the racist ass red pill white boys and shit like that. And honestly, to me, when it comes to any of these kind of people, regardless on what side of the tracks they fall, most of these people literally have no experience to be giving quote unquote people advice. They want to try to hold themselves up in such high regard as if the knowledge that they're given is so sage and shit like that. And then upon deeper assessment or deeper analysis, you find out that none of this is what it seems. And it's like, well, why are you giving any instructions on what I should be doing or trying to disqualify me from anything that I should be doing when you got all the trash outside the trash can, you know what I'm saying, in your own yard. You know what I'm saying?
That's what Sam Center was basically roasting Tatum, Officer Tatum, about just another video ago I was watching.
Yeah, I was watching that video yesterday too when Officer Tatum was on the whatever podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened over there?
The same thing that happens on Officer Tatum's YouTube channel. Nothing got said.
Right.
But no, but you said, did he say Saint and Sinner was roasting Officer Tatum?
It was a reaction. Saint Center was reacting to him.
What was he saying? He was just clowning him or something?
Yeah, he said he was an imbecile. He does think he knows everything. I agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
not smart. I do agree with that.
Yeah. And
And
then
basically he was saying he was a tool of white supremacy in a way. He was saying these people with low IQs, once they get a little bit bigger, it's like I guess it's like they become evil without knowing it because they're being used as a tool and they're just so stupid they don't realize it. Which I think is that definitely goes towards him as well.
I know Saint and Sinner was on that tool of white supremacy talk.
Yeah, man.
It was essentially you could kind of say he's essentially saying that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it wasn't that exact language, but that's what he's saying. Okay.
Yeah, basically.
Saint in the Center had these moments where like he'll kind of go into that, and then he'll kind of like go away from it, and then he'll
Snap
go into
back
that,
out of it.
and then he'll go away from it. Yeah, where he say that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now,
It sounds
what's
like
interesting?
what you're saying is that like he'll default into his original training, like you said, that pipeline. He'll default into his original training. The dominant society, white supremacy. Yeah, like I was
Right.
saying.
Right. Then them super chats come in talking about, well, race don't matter, right? And then send me another super chat. Race don't matter, like all lives, everything. I love everybody. All lives matter over everything. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, that's what Princella does too. You know what I'm saying? Like Princella, man, she sounds like the all lives matter feminist Farrakhan. You know what I'm saying? Well, what it comes down to is, when it comes to women, women are the essence of everything. And it don't matter if there's any kind of system in the world or not. Women needs what they needs. And it's like, oh, man, that's what's good. You got it down pat. You know what I'm saying?
Slave
got
for
it
pay,
down
tap
pat.
dancing, Gregory Hines.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why it is what it is. It is what it is. I ain't saying nothing, man. I ain't saying nothing. So let's check out some more. Y'all wanna check out some more? Or not yet.
Let's get it.
Can you guys finish a video for once?
We'll see. I know for a fact we ain't about to finish this one. This shit long as hell. They was sitting up here arguing for 3 hours.
You don't have timestamps?
When it comes to Sambo conservatives, they're very long-winded, and that's from that preachy time period of you know what I'm saying, when they were on the other grift. You know what I'm saying?
The
Black
peso
people
effect.
Construction grift. Yeah. So let's check this out.
If you have a meaningful question, you want to suggest a topic, feel free to send your super chat, PayPal, or Cash App, and we will honor that.
Okay, we have Kuma said, glad to catch you live again. Peace to the saints.
Peace to the saints.
On Cash App, we have Marco says, peace to the saints.
Peace to the saints.
We have Austin. He sent $50.
Baller alert.
He said, baller alert, message in chat. Austin, I do not see it.
It's
Please
right
send
there.
it again.
It just popped up. I got it.
I got it.
Oh, you got it?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Austin said, the best thing about Quet is that you never take a gamble betting on him. If anything is realer than him, then it's fake.
Talk about it. Talk about it. And baby girl know too, but she gonna learn today. I see them hard heads right now, but I expect that from single mothers. You did.
Joseph sent tuition on Cash App.
Shout out to Joseph.
For those that are new here, $6 and above to be read aloud, but Booze did send an additional $1 on Cash App just now. It says, greetings to all the high value single mothers in the chat. Keep it classy. Peace to the saints.
In a real way. And one thing I want to establish, because there are a lot of assumptions. I'm one who believes in the natural pairing of male and female. I believe that both men and women are highly valuable. And
Here go my question. What's the natural pairing of quote unquote men and women? Now, as far as if you're talking about men and women natural pairing in a heterosexual relationship, I'm perfectly cool with that. But now, natural pairing of men and women, where are we getting the reference information of what the natural pairing of quote unquote men and women looks like? What I find fascinating is that most of these people that make these kind of comments or make these kind of assumptions are not ever biologists or zoologists or any type of scientist, a genealogist. And I don't know where their reference of quote unquote natural comes from. So what's the like? So you mean to tell me like we look out in nature and we see female animals in the kitchen cooking and like what do you think? Shout out to Jay the Informant, by the way. What's good with it, bro?
Yo, can you guys hear me? Am I coming through?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's good?
What's going on, man? I had to catch this, man.
Yeah. We gotta break this down. This shit's about to be hilarious. And real quick, man, this is the second grift on Reacts. Make sure y'all throw some radiation emoji in the chat.
Go.
Love to AB Promotions with the $4.99 super grift. What's good, fellas? We doing hood rat things with our friends. You already know. Facts.
Baller alert.
Right, baller alert. Facts. We got our own baller alert. All right, let's get it.
Even more valuable when they come together in union. So let that first be said. On this side, we love women, we value women, but these are women who are respectable and respectful. And there are a lot of women who are low class, mentally ill, and those are the ones that we don't regard well, and we will put them in their place as appropriate. You
Heels in, just sent a Venmo.
Shout to Heels in. So the theme that we have on this one is.
Hold on. What do you want to say, TD?
I think that a lot of women that are low class and mentally ill. I don't know why that was so funny. I think because at least in his voice, it seemed like he meant it. Like I'm not playing. Like there's a lot of women that are low class, mentally ill. He just sounds so serious. Like, oh right. Damn, okay. Oh man,
bro, that's hilarious, man. That's hilarious. What y'all think about that?
Is he telling the truth?
Yeah,
man.
Now the thing is when you get into these conversations, right? Now you guys know my stance on this. American culture creates men and women that are unrelationshipable. It creates masculine women and feminine men. You know what I'm saying? Ineffective men and ineffective women. You know what I'm saying? That have no, you know what I'm saying? Like no sense of just anything of what to do in life. You know what I'm saying? Which you can tell by
alt deletes.
A bunch of control alt deletes. Yeah, this is the United States, and for the most part, Western culture is an NPC manufacturing factory. You know what I'm saying? So the problem is that when you get these kind of debates, you only have just like men who are, and I'm not talking about Saint Sinner, because I actually think Saint Sinner is you know, I think he's not a dumb person. Honestly, I think he's a little bit more intelligent than a lot of people that do this kind of content. But like most people are not really smart. So what you have is you have this quote unquote debate, and it's everybody wanting to pull up, and like all these women want to have all these issues with men, and you know, just say all of this nonsense of mistakes that they've made in their life and not take any accountability for it. And then there's men who want to sit around and, you know, just talk about mistakes that they've made as far as being simps, not understanding women, not putting any self-investment into themselves, and nobody's actually willing to have a conversation about how society creates these broken people that create broken relationships, which is evidenced by the increasing divorce rate and the increasing single parent rate. You know what I'm saying? And they do it for entertainment. And the problem is that when people do things for entertainment, there's no true desire to want to try to fix any of the problems that are created in society. You know what I'm saying? That what they want to do is they just want to have that viral moment, which usually is a moment of somebody saying some of the most idiotic shit ever contrived in a human mind, and it being caught and immortalized on the internet. It's never anything. Who has ever gotten any beneficial information, male or female, from any of these people? Is my question.
Not me.
Yeah, there's literally nothing that anybody has done on any of these channels that ever helped my life, except for when we get shit like this. Shout out to my man, We Lit, reacting to the content. You know what I'm saying? Then I can go, you know what I'm saying, put some gas in my car and go buy me a little cup of coffee. But aside from that, honestly, if I used any of this kind of stuff in my life, I don't think that my life would go anywhere. It's not like it's going anywhere at like Porsche speed anyway, but like.
Okay, let me stop. I was gonna say something, but
no, go ahead.
No. I was gonna say something, but you guys are gonna roast me. So.
Oh, you scared to get roasted? Don't get scared. Don't
get
scared,
to it, man.
Derek.
No. I was gonna call you guys old. That's why.
Open the door. Open the door, young sparrow.
Look, he said, Derek said, yeah, you speeding toward that grave. Oh, man.
So it's not gonna, you guys already know all of this, so it's not gonna help you.
Nah,
hey,
you
it's
good,
cool.
bro.
It's cool to be old, bro. It's all good.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna get old too. I don't know why young people pretend like they're never gonna get old, you know.
Facts.
I hope you do, brother.
That's big facts. Well, the thing, if you listen to like a lot of the stuff that a lot of these people say, you might not make it to get to a ripe old age, because these people are really not giving you good advice to keep you alive. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, a lot of these times in these relationships, things go bad, and a lot of times there's violent outbursts, and men harm women and women harm men. And the way that they tell you to come at males and females, not having any kind of mutual respect, be in one of them type of situations where, you know what I'm saying, the person that you with will be on Snapped, you know what I'm saying, or the
dead end
man,
grift.
Yeah, the dead end grift, and they don't care because they just grifting it on away. You know what I'm saying, getting the super chat. Nobody ever really checks like any of the credentials that any of these people have, or either ever try to test their logic. It's like, this is the business of come up with the best cliche or to make the person look the most dumb. None of the stuff that any of these people ever say is based in logic. And a lot of times these people are so goddamn dumb that anytime they just mention a number, it's supposedly a fact because you mentioned a number, and numbers are data. Like it really, honestly, this is one of the most lucrative sectors on YouTube as far as talking about this kind of idiot babble. But the thing that's interesting about it is that like it comes with the highest financial reward and the lowest life output. Why is that? I mean, like, how long have most people been men and women? You literally have entire sectors of YouTube where people just sit here and talk about how to be a man and how to be a woman. Like, what the fuck? Some shit is just natural. Like, you either know how to do this shit or you don't. The fuck is wrong with you?
You should, but man, listen, once again, you're dropping that sector nectar on them. Everybody ain't built like this, man. Some people are funny built, if you haven't noticed.
Man, SpongeBob, SquarePants. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
lead attorney's head.
I don't
emotionally and physically.
Yeah. Go ahead, Derek.
Yeah, and I don't know why these red pill creators, like they pretend like women are harmless, and if they try to fight you, they're not gonna do anything, bro. If they get a knife and you're not paying attention, you're done for. If they get a gun, you're done for, even if you're paying attention. So it's like
we went 0 to domestic real quick.
No, because he said men can't hurt women and women can't hurt men. So
who said that?
Like red pill creators, you said that.
No, I said they can.
They can, right?
Yeah, they can. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But then the red pill creators are like, no, women are harmless. They can't do anything. They're weak. So I'm like, come on.
All the stories that come out on the news where these women and men are deleting each other. You got that Christopher Obumseli and Courtney Clinty. She went full Jason Voorhees on him. Right. You know what I'm saying? and all the stories that you see on Snaps. She went full Michael Myers. You know what I'm saying? Now
Sheesh.
she in a jail cell looking like Michael Myers because her chin. I don't know if she dipped it in some radioactive materials or something like
The
that. But it
crimson
looked like
chin.
the rest of her head just stayed the same size, and like her chin been hitting the bench press. You know what I'm saying? She got that
Damn, now
Johnny Bravo headed ass. You know what I'm saying?
now you're making me think you can't trust women when you're sleeping. You know what I'm saying? Got to keep one eye open.
Man,
Oh,
they
you
like
just
to watch.
young fella, you just learned that.
They like the true crime stuff. You know what I'm saying? They like the true crime content.
Gotta sleep
You
with
know
your hand on the grip.
All right. All right, let's check this out. Let's see what more sage knowledge we can learn from these two, you know what I'm saying, intellectuals. Let's check it out.
Who's the prize, men or women? We're going to get into a number of topics and conversations. I know that you have a lot of opinions, and we'll go ahead and tear them apart one by one. I trust that you'll be reasonably civil. I saw that you made an appearance on Fresh and Fit. You weren't coherent. You didn't make sense, but you were civil, and I appreciate that. And so we'll give you an opportunity to say everything you got to say.
Darius said we might have to update the marquee to say $6 and above to be read out loud. Looking forward to these discussions this week.
Yes, indeed. Prince Ella.
I got a question before you ask me. Are we gonna be debating or discussing in delusional world, or are we gonna be in the real world? Which one?
Now here go my question. What's the delusional world versus what is the real world? And I know, right? Hurricane, like, oh no, the prize discussion. This is some of the dumbest shit ever.
Right.
And people actually believe it. Like they actually believe it. Like they actually give a fuck about this shit.
About arguing over who's the prize.
Who's the prize?
Doesn't matter.
It's a whole sector of YouTube where they spend all motherfucking day just sitting there talking about it's the reason why we the prize. Like, shut the fuck up.
It's big egg.
Man.
It's big egg.
Goofy
You know what I'm
ass
saying?
boy.
Yeah, like really, that's an actual motherfucking question. You know what I'm saying? People been grifting off this dumbass shit for so long.
People got
What
too
y'all
much
think
time
about
on
this?
their
Yeah, I agree.
What do you think, Rob?
About the prize? It's not
Yeah.
a fucking contest.
Right.
For one,
They
you
speak
get a
on it.
prize. You get a prize after you win a contest. If you're in a relationship or if you're trying to build a relationship, you're supposed to be trying to win at life
Together.
together.
No, I've never seen a prize that was actually worth a damn. I've never won
Right.
one, at least. If anybody else out there has won a prize that was worth something, let us know in the chat, because Cracker Jackson raffle tickets. I don't know.
But this YouTube bullshit and these content creators that are narcissists that create a narcissistic culture of the cult idiots that follow them and just fucking talk about this garbage all goddamn day. You know what I'm saying? They actually believe that there's some type of competition. The competition, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, maybe if there's a competition between, you know, women competing for a man and men competing for a woman. But if you ask me, within the relationship, the only competition there should be is maybe they might compete as far as to show each other love. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're in a relationship, you're supposed to love each other. There's supposed to be reciprocity. You know what I'm saying? Like you're supposed to actually, you know, if you're working towards creating a family, like maybe the family and the good life that you build for yourself is the prize. But this idiot notion of there's supposed to be competition between male and female in a relationship. I mean, what are you competing over? Who can get divorced first? You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, like this is why none of these relationships ever work. And this is why I don't feel sorry for any of these motherfuckers. Like, this is what you deserve.
Yeah, that's facts, man.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Jay. What's good with it, bro?
I mean, you can sum it all up by look of his face right there.
Oh,
We all lost.
Right. But we live in a culture, bro, that's so broken. You know what I'm saying? Like women just love to feel like they got the one up on men, and men just love to feel like they got the one up on women. So when you get these viral moments of like maybe a man might say like something, you know, something that's kind of a good comeback or something like that, then it's like that meme. You know what I'm saying? Like when you hit the soundboard button and then everybody be holding, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It is the same thing for women, and then like nothing gets done. Like literally everybody's still single, and everybody complains about wanting to be single.
Mm-hmm. You know, I think that's like poor leadership. You know, and I mean, especially on the internet. I mean, you have good people out here, but like when it comes to this Manafort stuff, I think there's poor leadership and there's no leadership when it comes to these people, man.
I think shout out to all of these people that are so stupid that they can't figure out how to find a relationship partner. Because I'll tell you who's making a lot of money. The health insurance business is making a lot of money because you could actually have an entire family on a health insurance plan. You could have 4 motherfuckers on the health insurance plan for the same cost as it costs for a single person. You know what I'm saying? But now, right. But now because everybody's single, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's paying for an individual health insurance policy. And like now they're getting 4 times or 5 times the amount of income that they'll be getting for one family plan. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, think about it. There's like a whole industry for like divorce. So, you know, they got to split up the families, you know, to make money.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I was a divorce, like if I benefited from divorce, I would want everybody to get divorced. I'm not gonna hold
Facts.
you get divorced, you get divorced. Hey, I
Facts.
might even get divorced myself. You know what I'm saying?
Man, the lawyers, shout out to the lead attorney who act like they hate seeing this get done. If there wasn't divorce, man, they wouldn't get that big money for getting that alimony and all that shit, signing
That's
those
what I'm saying.
prenup contracts and negotiating, you know what I'm saying, the child support and visitation arrangements and stuff like that. That $250 an hour for legal consultation, that should be hidden like Mike Tyson. Now, I ain't gonna say hidden like Mike Tyson. That should be hidden like KO Kid Fit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, what happened to the love? Golly.
Once
It's
you take
everything
the love out
but
of
the
it,
love.
once you take the love out of it, bro, it's easier to make money off of it. So now they've created the unrelationshipable American grift. So now, you know what I'm saying? Like people aren't able to get into relationships, but what is able to be done is people are able to make a lot of money off of the trauma that people have and that people go through.
Everything's a
therapy.
grift, man.
Therapy.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree. I mean, people are grifting off these imbeciles. I mean, you can find it in every sector of the internet. Like you see people who, you know, they don't have that much power, they don't have that much money, but what they can do is cash out somebody who's fighting on their cause, who they believe is fighting for their cause. I mean, you can look at this like if you're black and you believe that we should have our own schools, Dr. Umar, he's grifting off of that shit.
I knew that was coming. I was waiting for it. I was like,
How did
Hey,
Umar
I felt
you're
it.
never
Man.
gonna let that go.
I felt
man.
it coming right around the corner. I was like, yeah,
Well, you know,
Man, Umar's in Suki land, loving it.
Like with the Manosphere, what they say is they want to be the new Oprah. You know what I'm saying? They just a male version of Oprah.
How does that
And-
sound, bro? How does that sound? The Manosphere wants to be the new Oprah. You black
not all
niggity
of them.
niggas.
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to throw everybody under the bus, but you know the mainstream people.
Golly.
You know, Myron and Fresh and Fit, they actually believe they're saving somebody. You know, so what can we say?
They've saved several
We
countless
save
souls,
lives.
man.
We are better than you niggas. You know what
We
I'm saying?
save lives. What have
I
you
love
done?
that.
Motherfuckers need a checkup, man.
Oh man. Damn, bro. Like that shit is wild, man.
Yo, they recently had Donovan Sharp on their show.
Yeah, I
and we
seen
all
that
saw
too.
that wedding.
Yeah, I was about to say shout out to him. He's the newlywed. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
He got married?
Yeah, he got married
He even officiated.
To who?
to Devin.
To a single mother?
A single mother.
Yep.
Wow.
Practicing what he preaches, one step at a time.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Mm-hmm. Ain't that the
And
truth?
give me all of your money. Don't forget that part. That's the most important part.
If I'm not mistaken, they had to get a special building because they had Just Pearly Things. She was invited to the wedding, and she's so tall that her head was sticking out of the chimney. So they had to extend the height of the ceiling so that she could fit into the lobby of the building. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I heard. That's what.
Yeah.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Hey, if anybody ever meet Just Pearly
Where's that
Things, anybody ever meet Just Pearly Things, I dare y'all to be like, "Oh my God, Zilla!" You know what I'm saying, and then bounce.
I'm grifting the fuck out of a check if I see her.
We're gonna put you on that plantation, man.
Y'all gonna be talking about me next. Yep, y'all gonna be talking about me next. He over there on the plantation with Pearly Things. I'm like, yeah, and those reacts niggas over there and the reacts.
They gonna say we live.
Don't worry, I'm
They
coming
gonna say
back.
they're reacts, niggas.
No, I'm gonna be over there like them reacts niggas.
You ain't fucking with Pearly and come back over here.
You know, Smith.
We
Man,
ain't
I
got
gotta
that
get the
Cyrock
check,
Garvey.
baby.
We ain't got that. We ain't got that
My
Cyrock. Ain't no
30%.
Ain't no right of return here. You know what I'm saying? That's the motherfuckers that's at war right now. You know what I'm saying?
Don't worry, I'm coming with heavy cash apps and super chats, baby.
Man. So let's check this out. See what else they're talking about. I want to get into the disrespect part because this shit is hilarious.
I need to make sure I know where we at.
Well, number one, there's only one world, so we'll be living in reality.
Okay.
We're not going to be in the metaverse. That's number one. And number two, it doesn't have to be a debate. If we agree on something, I'm not going to pretend as though I don't agree with you just because you're a woman or just because people have positioned you as a psychopath.
Speaking of this shit, how much of this shit do y'all think is fake? I've never really met, like, in real life, right? I've never come in contact with a bunch of women who just want to debate every single thing. I'm about to debate you. You know what I'm saying? I've never come in contact with that. I'm sure it's out there.
Wait,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
every like just like random
every
chicks.
Woman I've come in contact with wants to debate about everything.
Are you serious? What kind of chicks you be around, bro? I ain't never really even met with any women that be on this kind of shit, to be honest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might have some shit in passing or something, but it's not
whether
not,
it's with
not
me
most
or their
people,
friends,
Not you ain't gonna sit down and have no 3-hour debate with most motherfucking anybody about any of this kind of shit. Even if I'm chopping it up with one of my dudes, like one of my people, man, I ain't about to sit there and talk to your ass for like 3 hours and shit. I ain't got time for that shit.
I mean, Rob, she's making money though, so
right,
it's like her job basically. So
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The same thing with dudes.
She's on
the
clock.
Like, right. That's what I'm saying. So the fact that this shit is money based, you know what I'm saying? It's agenda based. That shit will tell you something. That's what we've been saying about that gender war bullshit, man. That shit ain't shit but a grift.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't shit but a motherfucking grift. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got their I want to get into the disrespect part. Somebody got they shit playing in the background. I'm like, wait a minute, that sounds like, is that my microphone or what? But yeah, man. So I don't know, man. Like, it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is kind of fantasy land, far fetched, if you ask me.
I think it's like the minority, like the people who are like the girls on the Fresh and Fit podcast are like the clout hungry, and they're just trying to get their the attention from them. So
yeah,
I think it's amplifying the minority. Like, you know how they always say the vocal minority.
Facts. Yeah. I agree, bro. Another thing that I think that this is a proxy for loser ass men and women who actually in real life never have interactions with the opposite sex.
Interactions,
yeah, because you know what
I'm
saying,
like,
you know,
on Fresh and Fit, and they're like, this is how all women are, but they never go outside.
Yeah, exactly. So they use this as a proxy, like, Saint and Sinner, you know what I'm saying, record. You know what I'm saying, like, go in on her, like, get her together.
And then the woman, and then the woman look at Myron. Yeah, and the women look at Myron and they're like, this is how all men are. Oh my God, they're so misogynistic.
Yeah, facts. And if you're living your real life relationship and how you interact with men and women through like your favorite YouTuber, just so you know, in case you were wondering, you're a loser. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are a 100% loser. You can go in the bathroom inside of your house and look at yourself and say, I'm a loser. You're living vicariously through somebody else getting into arguments online. Go outside and breathe actual air and touch grass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But people win. They man, like, man, this is great. You know what I'm saying? Like, Saint the Sinner really put that bitch in her place. You know what I'm saying? Like, really? Oh, Princella, she oh man, Princella in this debate, she neutered him. Like, really?
Those are the guys that couldn't do it themselves.
The guys and women that can't build themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, man. Y'all grew up playing Grand Theft Auto the whole damn time. You know
when did touch grass become a thing, man?
When people stop touching it, people stop touching grass. Just sit inside and watch YouTube all damn day.
I was literally just thinking that same thing when you
said
ground yourself.
Why don't you just why don't you eat hay or something like that?
Eat hay? You go outside, eat hay.
That's hilarious, man. But for real though, before we start this back up, have any of y'all ever gotten any good advice out of any, like, Fresh and Fit? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Who else? MLD.
MLD. Don't even mention him, bro.
Anybody got any advice? Have any of these women, like, any women improved their lives listening to empowerment content creators. Men
My
have
watch
any of you
hours
guys?
are hella low on all of them.
You said to watch out. Yeah, same here. Shout out to Kid Gravity, man. Make sure you guys show Kid Gravity some love for putting $4.99 on the Griff. Definitely appreciate it.
No, I'm
Kid-
not gonna lie though. When it comes to this type of stuff, when I had first came across Kevin Samuels right before he made the
Grifter
shift
alert.
to talking about right before he made the shift to talking about women, because when I had came across him, he was still talking to dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
And
yeah, he
this-
was roasting the hell out of dudes.
Yeah, and the stuff that he was saying didn't. I mean, I've been married for a minute. Like I like that. None of his stuff he's talking about like applied to me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because I'm out the game already. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I'm out. But I thought it was interesting. I thought like if I was a little bit younger, some of this stuff might be, you know, I'm not gonna say could, you know, maybe could assist you. You know what I'm saying? It might could assist you a little bit in some of your decision making. You know what I mean?
But
Yeah.
Kevin Samuels is like basically like the best of the best on this side, and that's not a lot. You know?
So he doesn't count.
Yeah, so it doesn't count. We're talking about like fresh and fit here, you know. There's different tiers.
I don't know. You know,
R.I.P.
I'm
the
on a
GOAT.
wall with that Kevin Samuel, man. Yeah, RIP to the GOAT, man. He was like the Ron Artest of the freaking NBA. You know what I'm saying? Of the YouTube.
Mid tier.
I mean,
The
brother
red
did
pill-
he has to do the dirty work, man. I mean,
on
he's
the
not
red
like in
pill,
a.
yeah.
I mean, he's not in a glamorous sector. You know what I mean? Like you have to go in there, dig in there, and get an audience while you digging in people. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
he
he
had to
really
turn us out.
pioneered
What's
it,
up?
bro. He's a pioneer.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so he was in the red pill community. I mean, I think one of the most the best communities on here is pretty much you know, when people talk about true crimes and all that stuff, that's really popping on YouTube, and scams and all that stuff, that's really popping. But once you get into political, once you get into this type of talk with the red pill, you know, gender
Yeah.
war stuff, it's hard to get up there. But he got up there, man. So he had to do some of the dirty work. He was like, you know, Ron Artest, man. He had to start a fight with everybody, you know, with the whole arena, man. You gotta go up there and punch some people, bro.
Well, what was
I just
funny
had
was
a-
that, like I said, when I
as
found him, he was still talking to
The
men,
guys.
giving men advice and roasting men, all that type of stuff. And honestly, I remember when he made the shift, and I would tune in, and he was starting to take more female callers more. Like I actually started tuning out. Like I was like, I mean, it's cool, I guess, but like I'm straight on this. And then next thing I knew, the nigga blew up, you know. And I was like, oh, okay, so that's what
Yeah.
everybody on. Got it.
You know what's crazy? Because he said he was really data analytics. So maybe he saw a spike when he was talking to the women.
Oh
and
yeah.
Therefore, he shifted over to talking to women. You know, like, and maybe that's how it happened. You know?
Oh no, it was completely analytics.
But of
driven.
course.
he's not. He doesn't. He's never even denied that. He never
Okay.
denied that.
Right,
Yeah.
right, yeah, because he mentioned that a lot.
Yeah, he just never
All
lied.
data.
He's like, I was talking to you niggas for 5 years straight, and y'all didn't give a fuck.
Why do you think that was? That
Once
he
I
was
started
talking-
talking to these women, or
I
talking to these
think,
women, all of a
yeah,
sudden,
I
blew
think
up.
because he was talking to the guys disrespectfully, but nobody cared. And then when he started disrespecting the women, everybody was like, "Oh my god, cancel him." That's why you got
Yeah.
so much views.
People like drama. People like, I mean,
Yeah.
especially if you like me, like sometimes when I'm at work, I put in my podcast and you get a heated debate, it's more entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, and I get it makes sense if you look at it. Take the Kevin Samuels example, but as opposed to talking, like put it in the realms of like, you know, physically assaulting somebody. Like if I punch a dude in the face, nobody cares. But I'm not gonna say the opposite. But if I did that, oh my god, you get what I'm saying? So like, and that's the same thing with like what you know, his talking points and the things that he discussed when he was roasting and
Wasn't there
disrespecting
like a
dudes.
black lady that
Nobody
got like hit
cared.
with like a, wasn't there like a lady that got hit with like a brick or something? And then everybody's like, "Oh my god, protect black women. Why don't you men do
Oh,
anything?"
we already handled Brick Lady.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
already-
there's something
Brick
wrong
lady.
with her.
Baby.
I
No,
thought I
that's
saw
Somalian.
online that she actually got like facial reconstruction surgery or something like that, and like was
No.
bragging and was
She
bragging
needed
about
an
it. Like,
excuse?
look what my super chat or less.
She got her face beat with some makeup.
Yeah,
That
that's
was
it.
about
She
it.
just had a time on the town with all the money she got.
But
I
did
was
she?
saying-
But she bragged on it though, didn't she? Like, hi,
Yeah.
thanks for the GoFundMe. Look what I got done. You get what I'm saying? Didn't she
I
brag
was
on
saying,
it?
I don't know,
you
yeah.
know what I was saying? I was saying
Yeah,
that
she got her
like a
face
free
beat
nose job,
by
bro.
MUA.
Yeah, you.
Hold on, what was he saying? What was Derek saying?
Yeah, she.
No, I was saying she got a free nose job, bro. So she should have been.
But Yeah. And I was gonna say on that, you know, with her past and the videos from her past, you know, with her confronting that hotel worker, and also she was in a Dollar General, I believe, and she was talking to the manager, talking about racism and all that stuff. And she also had another incident where she blamed 4 black men for what was it, beating her or something like that, and she had a GoFundMe for that. This woman right here, she's in Houston, so she's not that far from me. This Somali woman, she's dangerous, man. I mean, none of this shit was real. She's pretty much putting on a facade. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know where she
Wait,
graduated
whoa.
from, but this is actually
Jay.
Whoa, she's not Somali,
hold on,
bro.
let me
She's not
finish this.
Somali, bro. She's not Somali, bro.
She is Somali.
Her,
From what
her
I heard.
time's up.
Somali, bro.
Her time's up.
She's not
She's done.
Somali, bro.
We
She's
can
finished.
hope. We can
Shout out
hope.
to-
We can hope her time's up because they're
There's
gonna
no
try
way she's
again.
Somali, bro. I don't believe it.
Shout
Okay,
out to
but
Brooklyn Queen. That's the truth.
excluding her
It's makeup.
ethnocentric-
That's
We
what
don't
she got
claim her.
going.
We don't claim her, bro.
Okay, excluding her
He
nationality or
said she
whatever.
FBA, bro.
You're adamant
Okay,
about it.
yeah. Even if she was FBA, let's say that she's FBA.
Oh man.
We have
Bro,
to
we had
to
that
get her out
Japanese
the
guy,
Got
and
your
then now we
young
have this.
blood boiling,
Nah,
ain't
nah,
you?
nah.
I think
No, no, no.
I think that what she did was she exposed the basic knowledge that of like she literally had an entire population of people online showing the entire world how fucking stupid that they were, that nobody knows the basic symptoms of an impact injury. So now,
Right.
mind you, in this population of people, we have kids. So imagine if your child got an impact injury and you're looking at this fucking idiot online who's saying that she got hit in the face with a brick, when for one, the lump wasn't even on the side of her face, so she didn't get hit in the face. So people don't know anatomy, you know what I'm saying? And then in addition to that, there was
She had
no
a bad
redness, no
lobster bladder.
swelling, no bleeding. You know what I'm saying? Like something that hot, something that hard would have increased your intracranial pressure. She probably would have passed out. And like literally, like nobody knew any of those basic medical facts. You know what I'm saying? None. Like everybody, like if you ever listen to these kind of arguments, most of these people, like I said, that do this kind of content are blithering
emotion, man.
fucking idiots. Blithering fucking idiots. And what she exposed by that was that the majority of people watching the content are also blithering fucking idiots, including the people that work in the medical capacity, because there was literally no healthcare workers that talked about how that doesn't look like an impact injury.
Mhm.
So what does that say about like everybody that was making content about that
Open your
particular
wallets.
topic?
I mean, it says that they know how to push a button.
Yeah, and that's it. Like they don't know how to do anything else. Like aside from that, they can't fight their way out of a wet paper towel,
Right.
which answers a lot of other questions. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, that's hardcore facts, man. I mean, like she screwed over so many people, but I
The
think
show,
like what
the
really
show
pissed
was
me off is
incredible.
when I
man.
saw
It was an incredible show.
right. I saw some people actually coming with like actual facts, and you know, we all talk about like following the evidence and fuck your feelings. It's about facts. But then I saw somebody who I really respect, like Sabby Sabs. She went on her platform and she did a whole segment about this woman talking about, is it our responsibility to protect other people? And she had all her facts wrong, but she actually, it was early on during the whole thing, but she believed this woman because people should protect women or whatever. So she went on her little she went on her platform and she did this thing, and I respect Savvy Sabs, RBN and all that.
Yeah, I like Sabby Sabs too, but like
that was just disgusting.
Yeah,
that was filthy work right there, man. I mean, I'm talking about digging through trash, finding a dead pig. That's what kind of work that was right there. She didn't know what she was talking about.
Yeah, big facts. And like I ain't trying to be funny, man, but honestly, you know what I'm saying? And like I don't know, like this could sound like shots fired and shit like that. And if it does, like I don't know, I hope it hits you in the artery somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But like if you ask me, people that just sit around and talk about this kind of shit all day, you know what I'm saying? What that actually says is that you don't have the sufficient amount of talent or intelligence to be able to make content about anything that's relevant in the world. So you have to talk about this stupid ass shit because you don't really need to make any kind of like what kind of research or anything like that do you have to do besides looking up links to talk about this kind of idiocy all day? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. You know what? Because like some of my favorite YouTubers that I actually watch on this platform is people who actually look at the facts, like Pocket Watcher with JT, Lyndon Honor when he was up on here. What's the dude?
Lyndon Honor? That's the one that Corey Holcomb called a mark in the park, right?
The Mark in the Park to Umar Stalker. Yeah, I love man. But people who actually look at the facts and evidence and they can actually break it down for you, like this DJ Envy whole thing. I think Lovely T, she did a whole breakdown of that. Those are the people that we need to focus on. Some people who just come with like, oh man, you guys are just haters. Oh, you just don't record. You know, they don't give no evidence, but they say these words that make you feel either embarrassed or excited, and you want to get engaged just because they say these words that mean absolutely nothing.
Man, I'm about to remix that Corey Holcomb song that they made about Lennon Honor and talk about these gender content creators sitting on YouTube, sitting on YouTube, wasting my life away.
But not really because I'm getting paid.
They made a whole 80s song, you know what I'm saying, about that dude, man. That was hilarious. Called him the Mark in the Park, man. I'm gonna start calling these motherfuckers the boobs on the tube. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Kid Gravity with the $4.99 super chat. He said, "Why does he look like Art Lean from the first Mortal Kombat movie?" That's a great question. That's hilarious.
Shout outs to Kid Gravity. He been doing the damn thing.
Yeah, facts, big facts. Make sure y'all subscribe to Kid Gravity if y'all not
sure.
subscribed. Yeah. All right, let's
Guys,
check out. Oh, go ahead, bro. My bad.
I had a crazy idea. Why don't we do a tier list of the red pill creators, bro?
Nah, man, bro. I would love to do that, but the only problem is that when the times when we can get everybody together to be able to do these streams, we don't have a lot of time, and a lot of them red pill content creators, like whatever podcast, they go live for like 9 hours. You know what I'm saying? And niggas wouldn't be able to react to all that shit. Yeah. We had to chop that shit up in clips. You know what I'm saying? But
that's true.
Let's check out some more. Did anybody have any other words that they wanted to say, or you know what I'm saying? Y'all want to? Y'all want to?
I want to hear what Nike Hack gotta say.
Let it run.
All right, let's let it run. Let's let it run.
If you say something reasonable, I will acknowledge that it's reasonable, because I think the more valuable thing is for us to build on knowledge together. The more valuable thing is for us to co-create. It just so happens that if you're a psychopath, there ain't nothing to create. I got to destroy you. But
baby. If I'm a psychopath, I understand that, because real people are psychopaths in the Matrix. That's why I asked you, were we going to be in reality or we going to be in the Matrix? Because if we in the Matrix, yes, I am a psychopath. Yeah.
Oh boy, it has.
Okay, on PayPal we have Joshua said tuition, Mr. Malave.
It has begun. Shout out to Mr. Malave.
And Bitcoin Bandit said she didn't smoke Myron at all. She was making a bunch of nonsensical arguments and still lost despite Myron being ill.
And you know what I really hope is that both the males and the females watching can be reasonable and they can try to gain something from the conversation. I hope that all of the females in here on her side who at least came in on her side aren't thinking like, oh, like everything he's saying is bad, and all the gentlemen on my side and the ladies on my side as well aren't looking at her like, oh, she's a psychopath feminist. Give her a chance to express herself and we'll see what's what. Now, number one, I notice a lot of your personality is starting to propagate in what they call the manosphere, of which I don't claim to be a part of. And these are essentially women who are playing in a man's game who for some reason are concerned with the affairs and conversations of men. I know that there's obviously Prophet, Just Pearly Things is one such woman who comes in and basically repeats all the things that guys say. And then people are like, oh my, that was brilliant. And then they send her a bunch of money and make this upper middle class white girl even more wealthy, when really a real man is never led by a female. So my question is, aside from the money, is there any other reason that you've entered the spaces of men attempting to establish a perspective?
Actually, I don't even go to men's spaces, right? I pretty much stay in my own little lane. However, men tend to come to my lane, or people who are in my lane demand.
See, do y'all hear the Nation of Islam accent?
I didn't want to interrupt, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, yo, she do got that kind of Farrakhan Nation of Islam.
Yeah,
she got Nation of Domination.
Yeah. Well, from what I understand, I guess like she dealt with like the Nation of Islam, or she was like in some type of conscious circle involving all that, which honestly, you know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to those kind of circles, there's kind of a cultural difference between how they deal with women versus the mainstream. And so she probably dealt with a lot of that coming up. And like usual, when it comes to these people that have instruction for everybody else that they don't follow on their own, you know what I'm saying? She's probably taking her own experience.
I stay with instructions that I don't follow.
Dad, do as I do, do as I say, and not as I do.
Exactly.
Yeah, I tell people, don't do what I do. Do not do what I do. Do not do shit that I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, do not take shots at 7 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that shit.
Sounds healthy to me.
Yeah, I work night shift though, so that's my nighttime. But you try to explain that. Now imagine trying to explain that to people who are so intelligent that they're entertained by this kind of content. You know what I'm saying? That could cause somebody a hemorrhage, a stroke, TIA.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I want to point two things out before I get on her ass with this.
Get on her.
She's kind of preaching to a extent. You know what I'm saying? That's what it comes out. Look at his finger, his
got
pinky finger.
The KS.
Yeah, he's like
He got the
sticking it up like
finger
he's fancy or something. Like
Got the
what is he
gay
doing?
finger.
Nah, man, those are the fingers that people used to do back in like I want to say back 2015 or
1800?
2000. Like no,
The
like
1800s.
This nigga think everybody is symbolically old. Just
god damn.
No, this is what the
You know-
famous like aristocrats used to do, bro.
You know,
Aristocrats.
Derek. You know, back in 1891 when I was first born, I conquered.
Damn.
No, but seriously, though, this guy's finger, like
churning
the-
butter.
bro, that's the fancy finger because I used to do that, like, because I saw it on a TV show and it's like what fancy people do. So I used to do that all the time for like 3 straight years, and now I see him doing it, I'm like, oh shit, like this guy is me back in the day, like, bruh.
Man, the
Wait, why did they
1800s
do
were a
that?
time.
Why do they do that? It's dumb, bro. Why do they do that?
Because it's
dumb?
like a fancy, like I'm flicking my finger at you or something like that.
But it looks
But
stupid,
that's-
bro.
it looks stupid, yeah. I mean,
I'm sure
not-
that's the essence of it.
And it looks tough too.
The good Dr. Cliff Huxtable used to do that.
Yeah. Shout out Bill
Yeah, that's
Cosby.
Yeah.
oh
The good-
shit, liver.
While I'm holding the cup to my mouth right now, thinking, do I do that? Like without knowing?
Yeah. Like once
It's
you
too
start
icy
doing
at the
it,
bottom.
it becomes a habit. You know,
That's hilarious, man. Shout out to my man THPP Network. Make sure you guys show him some love. THPP Network will probably see they will probably see their content tomorrow when we do Just Talking.
Facts.
When we
That's
do Just
mandatory.
Talking.
We gonna
It's
play at least one
mandatory.
THPP video every
We
Just
gonna-
Talking.
Facts. We're gonna go
That's
over
what's
one
up.
grind and motivate tweet. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna go over one THPP Network video. Y'all already know. So shout out to THPP Network. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go and subscribe to THPP Network channel. He said Rob out here doing liver Olympics at 7
Gold
Seven
medal.
a.m.
Oh yeah, speaking of grind, since he here, yeah, grind. I seen you going back and forth with my big homie ABL on Twitter like 2 weeks ago.
Oh shit.
Oh
I,
man,
I seen you talking about some nigga. Ain't you like 50 years old? He was like, and
Are you
ABL
out
was
here
like,
bodying people?
ABL was like, bro, I'm 38.
Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way he's in his 30s, man.
no
No
way.
Yeah, he
No
said he
fucking
was
way.
30. He said he was like
Bro, he-
38.
bro. That's an advanced 38 right there.
That's
Man.
an
You making
advanced-
the wardrobe?
This advanced, yo.
Hey, I'm a quote tweet. I'm a quote tweet ABL and be like, the rapper that made Booty Hole Brown shouldn't be talking about politics. You think
Man.
anybody? You think anybody would get it?
Damn. Cornholio.
You know what? I'm gonna give ABL the benefit of the doubt because isn't he from South Carolina?
Is he? I think he's from the
Nice
south.
from-
He's from somewhere in
I
the
think
south.
South
Okay.
Carolina. He's from Texas. He from South Carolina.
No. He's in Carolina. I think it's
okay.
South Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt because maybe James Clyburn is over his district and that's what turned him Republican because the horrible conditions they had to deal with. You know, we heard our brother Marcel Dixon talk about it, so maybe I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt because you know, it ain't easy out there. You know, when it floods, they got to get a boat.
Yeah, that's facts. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
That's
God
crazy.
damn,
They need a boat when it floods.
This nigga- bro.
Nah.
We went from car insurance to boat insurance.
Man, that's crazy work, man. Shout out to We Lit. That's crazy work.
Crazy work.
Crazy work. Oh man. All right, let's run it. Let's see what's going on.
Or request that I take on certain people. I don't really care what people are out here doing, especially when I know that they're crazy, right?
Are you sure about that?
You didn't ask me my educational background, but my educational background is cellular molecular biology. So I kind of tend to stay.
We'll get into that. Do you mind if
Yeah.
like one thing we want to try to do is just to keep things neat? Not to say we won't
Sure.
get into
She said that her background is in cellular molecular biology. Where did you get your degree from, and what does your work
Right.
resume look like?
ITT Tech.
You know, at Phoenix College or something like that.
Yeah.
See, as soon as she had said that, I would have said, what glycoprotein does C19 attach to?
Nigga, I don't know.
Right.
That's what she would have said.
Because right, but somebody that's a cellular molecular biologist should know.
Right.
Well,
And
She
if
knows
anybody
about
ever
gold
asks you
too.
guys that question, the answer is the ACE2 and receptor. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, she's the one that made this educational claim, so she should know this kind of stuff. I'm gonna ask her all kind of questions. What work have you done with positrons? You know what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna fucking make a claim like that and then just sit there and do the rest of this dumbass podcast.
Look
Out of
at
here.
her face, bro. Look at her face. Does she look
Yeah,
like
that
she
tooth
came to
don't look
play?
like-
That's that mama face.
I want to know why, if you have that kind of intelligence where you have whatever kind of education in cellular molecular biology, why isn't more of your content based in where you're actually talking about cellular molecular biology? Why can't you give anybody any kind of information about how dopamine affects the emotions, since this is the realm of content that you're talking about?
Right.
How come
The
you
grip
can't?
is low on that. That's why.
Yeah, like why don't you talk about what
No grip
colognes or what
return.
perfumes give the best pheromone response? Like I don't be
She
doing
ain't
that
Kevin
shit.
Samuels.
Well, I mean, I'm not even saying that she's Kevin Samuels. I'm actually interested in science. You can talk about cellular molecular biology. Let's get it. Let's get into some X-ray crystallography.
Man, I want to see y'all two go at it.
I want to hear. I just want to see. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is it's not a debate, right? Because I don't do this dumbass debating shit with fucking feminist females who already have a chip on their shoulder because I'm a dude. I just actually want to talk about that shit. You want to be looked at as a man, so I would actually have a conversation with you about that kind of shit, like I was talking to Neil deGrasse Tyson. So let's talk about it.
I got $100 for that super chat though. I ain't gonna fake to you. I want to see that.
Yeah, I want to know when a star collapses, what the lowest frequency radiation is that comes out and the immediate effects of molecules in the near vicinity. Like, let's talk about that. And the reason why I would say let's talk about that is because you're the one that brought that shit up. So, and that's actually shit that I'm interested in.
Rob, I'm gonna need both of you
Talk about
guys to save some coochie for the rest of us, okay? You have got it dripping out here.
Man.
Rob got that brother polite recall memory. You know what I'm
Man.
Oh man.
University of Arizona study, paragraph 2 of section 23567. Like, nigga, how you even
Right.
remembering this shit?
He like the dude off Suits, man. He know it all. He remember it all, bro.
I just
You
want to
didn't
hear.
remember everything.
But see, like, I wouldn't even bring that stuff up until you've brought it up. Like, see, like you got, okay, so now what we have is we had a situation where we got Satan Center, who is a quote unquote self-proclaimed technologist, whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? And then
Technologist?
yeah, right. And then we have her, who's a molecular cellular biologist that I don't know if she has NASA on her resume. I don't know if she's ever worked for CERN. I don't know if she's ever worked for any kind of biotech company. I mean, like, honestly, I wonder if she's ever applied to work at a company that Vivek Ramaswamy has produced medicines for. I mean, what the fuck did you do with that degree?
Hey, yo, that is wild when you
60
think about
minutes
it.
on
though.
her ass.
Like
Yeah.
when you really think about it, it's like, hold on, wait a minute. This guy's a technologist.
Right.
This woman's a biologist, but y'all talking about this?
Right.
Like,
Right.
what the hell's
Somebody's
going on?
lying, nigga.
Nobody's lying.
That's
Yeah,
my
both
point.
y'all lying.
That's
Right.
my point. But I would
miss?
actually believe Saint Senator Marquette before I would believe her, because there are receipts of Marquette like just being in the realm of dealing with technology, whether people think that there's not legitimacy to the companies and businesses and the
Is that a
cryptocurrencies and
real
stuff
thing,
that he's
though?
dealt
A
with.
technologist?
I don't
Say
let's
it.
look it up. Let's look up the word technologist and see what they say. You know what I'm saying?
I
Hold
think
on.
it's
Yeah, you
there,
going
but like
crazy.
nobody uses it.
Oh, it's a dead word.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think I've heard that word before, but I think it's
Yeah.
gone. It's kind of like telephone operator. Nobody presses
Probably gonna be
zero
like
to get the
somebody who deals
operator
with
anymore.
technology
Yeah.
or something like that.
Let me see.
Okay,
look at this.
back in 1970 something.
They actually have technician versus technologist, and there's a thing on Indeed about it.
Does it have a
Technologist definition.
does it
An
have an
ex-
official definition?
Yeah, it's an expert. Hold on, real quick, man. I'm about to show y'all this.
Technology?
Yeah, real quick, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys haven't smashed the like button, please make sure you guys take a moment and smash the like button. Also, if you guys haven't hit the bell, make sure you guys hit the bell and subscribe. So there it is right there, technologist, an expert in a particular field of technology. a food
What,
technologist.
what field is that?
Well, in her case, it would be cellular molecular biology. I guess in Marquette's case, it
No, I
would be
thought he was a
cryptocurrency.
Oh, okay.
Because and then he dealt with some
He
other
went
kind of
on
devices, I think.
when he went on Fresh and Fit. He said he was like he founded like 3 companies or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Like the first one failed and the second one succeeded. That's what he said.
If you ask me, most of these people have grandiose complexes. You know what I'm saying? Most people really don't want to admit how insignificant they are and how nobody's going to remember them after they're dead. So they have to try to sound as important as they possibly can. I
You
don't
know,
think that.
Nigga,
I mean,
outside of your immediate family, ain't nobody else gonna remember you after you dead. Nigga, that shit
just,
over.
your immediate
unless
family,
unless you
your
do
immediate family might not even remember you though.
unless you do something like
She was a
that's-
technologist.
unless you do something like crazy, like nobody's gonna remember you.
Yeah,
right.
you would have to have done something like amazing. Even if you did something amazing, like you would
Something
have
like
like put your family like on a crazy trajectory of wealth to where you'd
Listen,
never be forgotten by them.
the crazy
but-
trajectory of wealth. I'm trying to tell y'all, and I talked about it this morning. There is a asteroid called 16 Psyche,
Mhm.
and this asteroid called 16 Psyche
It's about to kill us all.
if actually you should be doing content about it because it'll change the trajectory of the racial wealth gap to where, you know what I'm saying, the gap is expanding wide, but where black people got all the money and everybody else is on the bottom.
I thought you were gonna
Because
say it's gonna make us vote
Tell us
Democrat.
how. Tell us how.
That asteroid has $1 quintillion worth of precious metals contained inside of it, and there's already a company that's trying to mine it.
Wakanda?
Nah, well, what's the name of that
Facts.
company? Are they publicly traded, my boy? Like, I need to know
I-
some things.
Watch the stream on BLR that I did this morning about it, and look
I
up
feel
this
like-
look up this asteroid called Psyche 16. You know what I'm saying?
I need some stock options.
So like Steve Jobs, for example, like we know him, but like nobody talks about him. We only talk about the new iPhones, you know.
Look at this. Hold on real quick, man.
Hey, that's wild when you think about it. I never thought about that.
TD, could you imagine this?
Thought about
Now,
what?
let me ask you
You
a
know what
question.
you just said. Like, don't know. Like, since he's died, who has brought up Steve Jobs' name? You don't never hear this man's name no more. That's crazy.
They still socking it to his pocket. It don't matter.
He's dead though. His
Look at
pocket
this.
is useless.
NASA is visiting an asteroid
yeah,
valued at more than the entire world's economy's worth. The entire world. Do you see this shit right here?
Look at them already.
This
trying
is
to
an
get their
actual
hands on it.
infinity stone. They already, yeah, of course they're trying to get their hands on it. Now, here go my question. How many of us are trying to get our hands on it? Motherfuckers
I
busy
am.
talking about this stupid ass shit, sitting up there talking about they're a technologist and talking about they're a fucking cellular biologist. Well, why aren't you
Hey,
working
if
on
you're
some
a
fucking
technologist,
engineering
build
to
a
get this
rocket, man.
goddamn thing? Yeah,
I
exactly.
know some niggas-
exactly,
Build a
bro.
rocket, man.
I know some niggas
Fucking
that
ball.
haul scrap right now that I can send up there right now, about 100 of them. 100
You had a-
junkies. They all haul scrap. I bet they coming back with it. You hear me?
Oh shit, that's
They coming
hilarious.
back with it.
Rob, it's
Boy,
funny
let
that
me
you
get a
said
part
that.
of this.
That's hilarious. Hold
Funny
on.
that
y'all.
you said that, Rob, because
Oh, go ahead. My
you know how
computer.
whenever Staying in the Center goes on like big platforms like Fresh and Fit where they have like 1.5 million subscribers, he has to boost himself up because he only has 100,000 subscribers. So you know what he does, right? I'm not a YouTuber. I'm a technologist. I'm way more important in the real world than I am on YouTube. So I really don't care about views.
Look at this.
That's how we
This is
cope.
what I want. You see what this says right here?
Man,
TD,
them
what,
YouTube
you
niggas
there?
be getting paper. He better
Yeah, I'm
chill.
here.
You see this?
100
The
quintillion?
metals that 16 Psyche is thought to contain would be worth $100 quintillion on the earth. That amount of money is a 1 with 5 sets of 3 zeros behind it.
That's crazy.
Man,
That's the entire
Listen.
world economy worth. So imagine if a black business
15
was able to imagine if
No,
a
no,
black business was able to
Boy,
put the
I mean,
FBA
pop.
flag into this asteroid. That would reverse the
15
racial wealth
zeros.
gap to where everybody else is at an accelerating gap and we got all the money.
Mhm.
See, now that's that villain. That's that villain talk. For
Somebody
real.
call
when I told
Elon.
y'all-
Somebody call
Nah,
Megaman.
we're not. We call Elon for. If anything, we need to be sabotaging his equipment so that he don't get up there.
man, he got the rocket.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we need to make sure a couple
No,
of
he
space,
gonna
a
he gonna
couple
take some of my
unmanned
scrappers up there
SpaceX
for sure.
rockets blow up, so they lose their license to be able to fly. You know what I'm saying, in that lower atmosphere, so we could get the head jump on that. You got to do cutthroat shit like that when you're trying to do
No,
do business.
he got to give back to the community, bro. He got to give
Who,
one.
Elon
You
Musk?
gotta get back to the
You got to
community.
give one to the FBA. Yeah, you owe down too,
He-
Elon. We don't care where you're from.
He does
We
give
don't
back to
care.
his community. The company that's
No,
actually mining that asteroid, Elon Musk actually gave a internship to at SpaceX. The value chain.
Well, I need an internship. We need an internship.
They know that, bro. They know that, which is why you're not gonna get one from them. Which is why we got to make one. But instead of doing that, all of our forward thinkers, like this cellular molecular biologist here, are busy
Dr. Umar
debating
Johnson.
technologists. So
Man, we sure do need the Titanic dude right about now, don't we? Yeah, I'm sure he could whip us up something real jiffy, real quick.
You know. All right, let's get back into this.
Crazy work.
Right, crazy work.
We will, but just to keep things neat, if you say you finish an answer to a question and you want to go into something else, we can definitely address that. But like, I'll just book in it there so we can respond on that one topic.
Sure, no problem. Yeah, but I don't go into male spaces. No, I don't, because I don't care what
male space.
Yeah, because I was asked to go there. I was asked to go there.
How did you end up on Fresh and Fit?
How did I end up on Fresh and Fit? So
Yeah, you repeat my
my-
your process is slow there, baby. You ain't gonna make it.
no, seriously, no, baby.
When they
I
press
mean,
you, you ask
No.
them to repeat things that I know you heard the first time, so you ain't processing on the level to get you with this A1
Mm-mm.
game. I'm gonna give you a
Oh, no,
chance.
but, look, so let's cut to the chase. So I've been doing.
You say
Go
you
ahead.
process it too slow. You can't make it with this A1 game.
This is some funny shit, though. I ain't gonna
Hey,
lie
I'm
to
not
you.
gonna lie, bro.
Bro.
I'm gonna have to start listening to Satan Center just for like shits and giggles. Well, like,
Bro,
on
Satan
downtime.
Center is
Like,
hilarious, bro. He's
you know,
funny
sometimes
as
you just
fuck.
don't, or at least
Listen,
for
baby.
me, like I be listening to so much and watching so many, like, political things. Most of y'all know how I get down. You know what I'm saying? So like
Right.
sometimes you just be wanting to unwind and just listen to like
dumb
nonsense,
shit.
just nothing. Yeah, bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I think this is it. I think I found it.
Yeah, he'd be hilarious. I ain't gonna.
Yeah, but I
man.
just want to listen to some bullshit. Like I'm not trying to think of, because I get triggered so easy. You know what I'm saying? Like all of a sudden, I go on the video making more. Like I don't want to be triggered. I just want to listen to bullshit. I think Satan Center's the one.
Yeah.
He the one.
Roll that beautiful beam footage.
Yeah, that's fact. Shout out to Win Loser Rug. Win Loser Rug, like, damn, bro, let her talk. I know, like, and this the thing, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, they trying to make their points with this argument, but like, he just like, he ain't even giving her a chance to talk. Like, let her complete a sentence and shit. Like, he on it, man. Like, they
No,
Nah,
but
she's
that's-
processing
that's
too
true,
slow.
though.
You can't let her
That's true,
run.
though, when-
Processing too slow. Nah.
That's true though. When like somebody asks you a question and you have to like repeat the question to get someone to buy some time, you know.
Oh man, that's what it was. Oh shit,
Processing too
Yeah.
slow.
That's hilarious, man. I'll tell you, this is great. This is great content, man. If y'all think that
Oh,
this is
shit.
great content, give me a flame in the chat. If y'all think that this is just garbage, then throw some radiation emojis in the chat. If it's just garbage, you know what I'm saying? This is hilarious.
This technologist.
Yeah, technologists. When we get done with this, we'll all be ready to build our own spacecrafts to go mine 16 Psych. You know,
I already sent out a group text to the crackheads. It's up.
Did Satan the Center ever go back and forth with Tariq? I feel like that happened. Or am I tripping?
nah.
No, I think he likes Tariq.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I don't think that would happen because, like, Satan Center kind of like I don't think that would happen
Yeah,
unless
so-
like unless Tariq like made a video about him. That I think Satan Center would respond, but like I don't think that would happen. I think Satan Center is like probably like ideologically, you know what I'm saying, similar to Tariq.
Yeah, he actually said he was FBA one time. So I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, there you go.
I think he,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
he did go back and forth with Duke the Don though.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh.
them and Duke the Don. You know what I'm saying? I guess there were some issues that went on, and I guess he put some individuals' information out, attempting to, you know what I'm saying, put the info. He tried to do what Sniper Wolf did, which we're gonna be talking about tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, to Duke and Don, and you know what I'm saying, Duke
Mhm.
and Don, Duke got jokes, so he got on that roast on that
Oh,
roast.
he roasted him. Plus, he had evidence. He apparently
Yeah.
Saint the Sinner had two different companies, which both failed, by the way. And he had this woman that he knew, and he put her in charge of some crap, and he pretty much exposed how it was a complete fraud. And Saint the Sinner didn't take that too well.
Yeah, he was probably big
You
mad
mean
about
he's
it.
another goat?
You say he a goat?
I'm saying it. Are you saying he's another scam artist goat?
Oh yeah,
Who
he
is?
is.
Oh, Saint and Sinner.
Yeah.
He took that
Go
money. Went on
rewatch
vacation.
them. Rewatch those. Duke and Don has done some extensive
Mhm.
streams about that. Go rewatch them and come up.
Nah, if the white man didn't say it, then it's not true. What's my man's name? that be catching people. What's his name?
Which one?
Oh,
Yeah,
white
Pete.
he
Spencer.
he be scamming. He get everybody who's scamming. He
Spencer Cornelius.
Cornelius.
Spencer,
Yeah.
Spencer,
If the
yeah.
white man ain't said, it's not a scam, man.
That's
You know?
hilarious. That's
You
I
haven't
need-
reached goat status yet.
I need Spencer Cornelius or CoffeeZilla to say something. They ain't say nothing. I don't believe it.
Hold up, Pocket Watch. You got that Pocket Watch with JT?
Grift alert. Grift alert.
And Tony the Closer, because Tony the Closer is the one that really got on DJ Envy. He actually had DJ Envy, who has a great status and money, call into his show. They duked it out, and
DJ Envy called him up. He called in.
Yeah, DJ Envy called Tony the Closer up, man.
Oh wow.
And Tony the Closer put him on blast, man. Said that you knew everything about Caesar Pena. By the way, Caesar Pena put all that property in his daughter's name recently with his scamming ass. And what I'm saying? So
Go.
bruh, Tony the Closer and Pocket Watch and JT, yeah, they the truth, man.
But
I
you
was
missed
talking
it.
about
You missed
Caesar.
But you missed what TD said though. He said he needs the white man to say it. So it's
Yeah, I need
different
the white man to say it.
qualifications. Tony the Closer and Pocket Watching with JT are brothers. So what I'm saying, TD can't fuck with that.
Nah, y'all know white ice is
White
cold. I don't
improvement.
know why y'all playing.
Oh, you need that Biden approval.
T Grift in the building. T Grift in the building.
This ice is good.
Yo, Black Bitcoin Key said Caesar Pena just got arrested.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Breaking news,
What?
man. Oh,
Breaking news.
Bullshit, he
you
did.
got to take that goat status away, man. The real goats don't get caught.
Facts.
Facts. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Shout out to Umar. You know?
Bro, you know what?
Damn.
Before you read the super chat, I knew it was getting kind of serious because they appointed a damn, what was the name of his title? I can't. It was very special. It was very specific. They appointed somebody to be over the case, and it wasn't just like a normal person. It was somebody that's over bankruptcy. He was trying to declare bankruptcy after he did all this fraud, and you're not going to be able to get away with that, man, because you're going to put the properties in your daughter's name. On top of that, all these contracts that you put into place. That's like saying if I gave Derek a contract for a certain property, like 123 ABC, and then I gave Rob the same contract for 123 ABC, then I gave TD Media the same contract for 123 ABC, and then I gave We Lit. No, that's fraud, dude. You can't give everybody different contracts for the same property.
They
know
gonna
what I'm
get
saying, in the
that
same
boy
time period.
asteroid restitution, bro.
Bro, he should have fled, man. That's what he should have did. And help
He
him
said
take
he
all
should've
the
fled.
properties from his daughter. They didn't
That
take,
is
they
crazy
didn't
when I
arrest her
seen
too.
that.
Yeah,
He
they
said
didn't
he should have
arrest her, too.
consulted the Fleedman's Bureau,
Whoa,
huh?
whoa, Jay, relax, man.
I mean, I don't know her age, but they
What
in
if
her
she's like
name.
5, bro? Arrest her?
Oh,
Missy
the
makes him
daughter.
pay.
Yeah.
Who? Wait,
The
who?
daughter. Oh, she got to go to jail, man.
What?
You know how
Oh,
old
they
she is?
gonna lock her up too?
You go lock
Yeah,
his
you
daughter
trying
up
to get her
too?
locked up,
They
bro.
locking up Mini Pina?
Minnie Pena. She got to go, man. Hey, the property's in her name
No,
now.
Esuka.
Daddy.
Oh,
What
that's
you
the
do to me?
legacy. That's the legacy he left his daughter. That's wild, man.
Man,
Shout out to my
shackles.
man AB Promotions. Make sure you guys throw some radiation emoji in the chat and show him some love. And also take a
Yeah.
moment wherever you guys watching from. Make sure you guys hit that bell icon. All right. Also, make sure you guys smash that like button and share the stream out. And shout out to TD because me and TD got a show tomorrow on Just Talking with TD and Rob. So make sure that y'all subbed up to that channel. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead. I just had to, throw in a little grift.
Oh, I was gonna before I go on. How long you guys think it's gonna be before Caesar Pena fakes his own death?
That's crazy.
He ain't gonna have to, man. He got to lose 100 pounds like Pun did.
Oh yeah, he ain't got no body double.
That's crazy. That's his last name is Pina, because Pina means pineapple, I think, if I'm not mistaken, in Spanish.
Facts.
And he's shaped like a pineapple.
Yeah.
Shout
Bro,
out to Hurricane IQ. Hurricane IQ is asking for the membership link, and I didn't get a chance to update the bots and put the membership link in there yet. So I'm gonna grab it real quick. You guys know how the memberships go. We grifting, so they're only 99 cents. You know what I'm saying? So hold on real quick. Go ahead,
Can't
y'all.
buy nothing else for $1. Nothing.
Yeah.
Oh,
And yeah.
well,
And yeah. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, Pena, this guy Pena, all his pictures, like when you see his pictures, then you see him on camera, like videos, two different people. Like this guy's overweight. I mean, he's big enough to fucking like fit him into a storage room. This guy's bro, he's bigger than my washing machine.
The state
And
might
then I
get
see these
double
pictures
for
that
him.
he takes. Like he looks like Saint the Sinner. Like his size, he's the size of Saint the Sinner when he takes a picture, but when he's on video, he's the size of a fucking couch.
Are you
Like, what the
accusing this man of photoshopping his large
Yes.
intestines?
Bro.
I'm gonna tell you what. Have you ever seen those people that they look like they're a decent size when they're seated because the table kind of hides how all of the fat settles and distributes when they sit down? Like when they stand up, they look like Jabba the Hutt. You know what I'm saying? But then when they sit down, like all of the
You
fat
guys
and
are body
flabs is
shaming,
like
man.
it's not body shame. This is body describing. I didn't
Shout
say
out to
that.
all
That's
my
a
body
horrible thing to
dysmorphia
be like
people
that.
out
I'm just
there.
saying, like you know, some people they call it big bone. You know what I'm saying, or whatever.
Big boned. You gotta put the
Heavy
meat up there.
set. Heavy set.
You can call it whatever you want
Yeah,
to call
heavy
it.
set. Remember
You
they
call
used to
it-
say that, and it was okay back in the day. You know the little boy,
Yeah.
he heavy set. You know what I'm saying? Like now you can't even say that. Get your grandma in trouble and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Shit. Yeah. I know what you say. I know exactly what you're saying. You know, call it whatever you want to call. I'm gonna call it
He's
obese.
husky. He's
Yeah,
husky.
he husky. He's husky.
He got no fur on him.
They don't even make food that'll put meat on your bones anymore. They don't make that. Now everything is just nasty. You know what I'm saying? Styrofoam and shit. Have you eaten some styrofoam with some nacho cheese on it? You know what I'm saying? Shit is terrible. You know what? Speaking of devil shit, I ain't even read. Shout out to AB Promotions. I ain't even read the super chat. My man AB Promotions said, "Is this the same guy that had another man shook while talking to him on the internet?" Yeah, that's. I believe that what AB Promotions is talking about. All right, shout out to Grind and Motivate, bro. All right, take it easy, bro. Make sure y'all show Grind and Motivate some love.
Yes,
throw
sir.
some, go and subscribe to his channel. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all show him some love. Watch the videos and check him out. Again, we're going to be back on Sunday at 2:00 p.m. So make sure that you guys be ready and check that out. And also shout out to Hurricane IQ for becoming a member. The membership is only 99 cents. We got 2 members. You know what I'm saying? We got Hurricane IQ and we got Brooklyn Queen. So shout out to y'all, man. Definitely appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? My man Hurricane
Nigga, we
IQ.
made it.
Look, shout out to my man Hurricane IQ. He's part of the Griff Set gang. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
That's what's up. It's
sir.
all a grift, man.
Popping
Griff
champagne
Set, Griff
like he
Set.
in the Griff Set gang.
Bro,
You know
I'm
what
up here
saying?
looking for the story too, where Pena got arrested, man. I'm over here searching everything.
Man,
I can't find it.
yeah,
You gotta
find
check.
that bad
Did
boy.
you check Twitter? Sometimes it hit Twitter first before it hit everything else.
Oh, really?
Welcome
Okay, let me
to
go.
the
through
Yeah,
it.
set.
that's be happening.
Sometimes it hit the Reacts Discord before it hit everything else. All right,
A
I'm
lot going on in there.
Man, it's lit. If you ain't part of the Discord, make sure y'all join the Discord gang, man. You know what I'm saying? Good info in there, good convos. You know what I'm saying?
YouTube for about a year. Okay. And I'm totally in my own lane. But the conversations that I have a lot of people requested that I talk to certain people, just like they requested that I talk to you. Okay.
Well, what
I
was
didn't
my
come.
question?
Yeah. Say
What was
again.
my question I just asked you? What was my question I just
Your
asked
question is how I ended up on Fresh and Fit, right?
you? Correct. How did you
And I
end up
just
there?
told you. And I just told you people requested that I go there. So I asked them to go there. right?
Okay, so you're saying the fans suggested it and they said
Yes.
you reached out to Fresh and Fit to go on their show.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so the actual answer to my question then is
Mhm.
I requested to go on Fresh and Fit. So what you did, which is very common, not only among females.
Because that's what y'all like to do. Y'all like
We
to take bits and pieces of the trip. Y'all like to take bits and pieces so you can flip it out of context. I'm not gonna let you do that to me.
Hold on one second, bro. We usually assign to females that they don't take what's called accountability. You know, they don't acknowledge what is within their control and within their decision making. So
Oh,
what
I make
you've done, hold on one second, love. I'll give you time to speak.
Go
What
ahead.
you've just done is I said, how did you end up on Fresh and Fit?
Yeah.
How did you end up there? Well, the answer
did
is
I
that you requested to go on Fresh and Fit.
Well,
You
how did I
asked-
end up here then? How did I end up here then?
would you mind not interrupting me? I think we just said I promise you I will stop talking and I will yield the floor completely. But if you allow me to complete a sentence, right? So you requested to go on Fresh and Fit, but instead of just saying that, which is flat out what it was, and there's nothing wrong with that, you said, oh, well, my fans had told me I should go on there. And so following the advice of my fans, then I asked them to go, and that's how I ended up on it. You see, that's a big, long story. When the reality is, why not just say I asked to go on, which is the truth of the matter? Because I'm sure your fans
the whole truth. No, the entire truth.
Yeah, I see you're getting out of control. You're not going to be a good representative for these women if you're showing them that you can't engage in dialogue.
Bingo.
Oh man,
I know you want to say something, TD. Go ahead, bro.
I just got to admit to y'all, like, if for like at least the next 30 days, he gonna be my favorite YouTuber, man. I'm on it. I'm sold. I'm sold.
Hey, we got to work him into the Just Talking with TD and Rob Griff. What y'all think?
Yeah, man. I'm sold on this nigga, bro.
Oh man, this is wild, man. But
He's
see, like,
just an asshole for no reason. Like,
that's
look
what
at
I'm
her
saying
picture
right
now.
This is a perfect thumbnail right here. You know what I'm saying? This is a perfect thumbnail. You know what I'm saying?
This is how the conversation's going right there.
Yeah, big facts. I told y'all like this, man. This is hilarious, man. This is funny as hell. All right, let's get it.
You have to stop talking to listen, and I'm going to at some point stop talking so that I might listen to you, and I'm going to listen to you sincerely. I do want to hear from you. So rather than taking accountability and saying I chose to go on there because I asked them, you can't blame your fans, because then it would seem that you're doing everything your fans asked you to do, because I trust they've asked you to do many things that you've not done. They've made many recommendations that you've not taken. So that's something that you chose to go into a male space, probably for the benefit of your own exposure and clout. And there's nothing wrong with that. I now yield the floor to you.
Okay, so you asked, since a lot of people like to go into male spaces, first of all, why would I be going into the male space? I don't just go to male spaces, which is the truth, okay? Why did I end up going there, and how did I get there? Why is because the demand increased, and then I took on that demand and I requested. So that's the whole truth. Now, the problem that I have with the so-called manosphere is y'all like to tell half-truths, and I don't play with half-truths. Right? So if you ask me, I'm going to tell you the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Now, if you have a problem with that, I understand, because you want to flip a narrative, but I'm not going to let you flip no narratives on me.
So now it's interesting about how she said she's not going to let him flip a narrative, because Marquette earlier in this stream made the distinction that he's not a part of the manosphere and he doesn't include himself in part of the manosphere. And what I find interesting is that Princella here did the same thing that you see a lot of people do online. And a lot of women do this online. When you're a man and you have talking points that may not be popular, whether you associate with the manosphere or not, women will quote unquote manosphere you. This is what the manosphere is saying, or it'll become this is what black men are saying. There's a whole gang of black men who don't even listen to this bullshit, that don't give a fuck about this bullshit, that ain't never said anything similar to this bullshit. But then you got motherfuckers on the other side, all the way somewhere else on some sector of YouTube, saying this is what black men are going around saying and doing. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Then you'll turn around and say that somebody's a part of the manosphere and shit. That's not a part of the manosphere. Well, this is what you manosphere motherfuckers do. What are you talking about? This dude initially in the beginning said that he wasn't a part of the manosphere, but you're sitting here telling him about how he wants to try to flip a narrative. The reason why people do that is because they want to try to associate you with a certain group of ideologies so that it can take away from the credibility of anything that you have as far as your rebuttals, or anything that you have as far as any points that you have to make. All right, TD, I see you, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's the same, like what she's doing here and what a lot of women on YouTube
I still got 4 minutes. Why are you trying to get rid of me early? I said in 5 minutes.
Look, see, see, what nobody even knew what we was talking about. I just said, all right, I see you, bro. That's it. And then you put the beans out there. You spilled it.
I had to put the beans out there.
But this is the shit exactly. Shout out to Mr. King. It's like Fox News calling every black person not cooning BLM. Facts.
I can disagree with that, man.
Yeah. And you can go around and see a title of this live stream right now at any moment on the day on YouTube talking about black men said XYZ, and then black men is interchangeable with the manosphere. It's the same shit that Fox News does when they call black people as a whole BLM, and they do that to try to create a perceived bias to take away from any credibility of anything that you might say. It's a very low level and lazy debate tactic, you know what I'm saying? But it's something that a lot of people tend to do.
It's very
you know what I'm
effective,
saying?
though.
It is very effective. Yeah, it's very effective, which is why you see it done so often, because people that do that don't have the intelligence to actually get their point across and show evidence and nail it down to a particular individual. You know what I'm saying? She's not saying like, oh, Marquette said this. You know what I'm saying? You got to say, oh, you know, black men said this. No, a black man said that. So now what you're doing is you're revealing the fact that you don't understand how to do basic differentiation between singular and plural. But now if I go in like that and start talking that kind of crazy ass shit, like just coming that sideways, then I'm being mean.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I agree with you 100%. Because we saw the same scenario when that woman pretended that she was kidnapped and everything, and she went and got some little graham crackers and, you know, tomatoes. She stayed out in the woods or whatever. And we found her a little bit later, you know, and they gave her all this focus, and everybody tried to put that on all black women, but it was just this black ignorant ass woman that did that to herself. I don't even remember her name.
Well, what actually happened is everybody sat back and laughed at the shit. And black women said that this happened because black women don't get protection, and black men said this is what black women do. And then like literally that did nothing to improve anything between black men and black women, and Umar Johnson had nothing wise to say about that to improve anything. And then everybody else just sat around and pointed and laughed. And that's it. That's what happened. Like at the end of the day,
you know,
and then white supremacy is still there oppressing everybody, and then, you know, the world just turns.
Right. But, you know, I mentioned her because Angry Man had went off on her talking about this is what women do and all that shit. And I'm like, oh, Lord. I'm like, this is one woman in the United States of America, not in the world, and she don't even represent a percent of the black women population.
There was literally a white woman in California that did the exact same thing. And she said that 2 Hispanic women kidnapped her, and what she did was she left her husband to go get fucked by her ex-boyfriend.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Right.
But she was a white, but she was a white woman, you know what I'm saying? And she did that, and like nobody talked about it.
And that is a great story for me to exit on. So
that's wild. Just make sure that you got your windows tinted so that she don't see you and point you out and say that it was you. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Yeah. Well, my wife got the good car. I'm riding in a hoopty, so I got 3 tinted windows. The other one is you can see right through it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You got the drive-by car. That's what's up.
Facts. All right, I'll let y'all later.
The only thing he drives by is FDMG. All right, TD.
I'm about to drive up the FDMG right now to pick up my son.
Hey, that's hilarious.
I'll let y'all later, man. Peace.
Okay.
Hold on, real quick. Hold on. This woman in California that faked her kidnapping. She's like one of them like 70s hippie type motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? She's like somebody that could be on that 70s show or some shit. Her name is Sherry Pepini.
That's all he's doing.
Oh man, pandering Pepini out here.
Pandering Pepini.
You know what's crazy?
I thought that was a white person show, man.
Her husband was crying, you know what I'm saying? He was whining and shit. He was like, oh, I can't find my wife. You know what I'm saying? And she was somewhere getting
salamander
like snow crab.
Weird,
Man, she was getting cracked open like crab legs at a seafood bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Is that her?
It's looking kind of.
Nah, that's not her. But let me
It's
see.
looking kind of rough, man.
That's not her. This her right here. She crying and shit like a Karen right here.
I bet she
New
is.
footage captures Sherry Pepini talking to police with bandage on her nose. Oh, she was carrying it out. Let's see. Hold on real quick.
Man,
she got an
bandage. SBU crossed armed. Yes.
She got an injury?
Selling it.
She just put the band-aid on her nose, bro. That shit ain't no injury. She didn't really get injured. Ain't nobody do shit to her ass. The only thing that might have happened is old boy might have.
One way to avoid expensive.
Old boy might have pushed her head down into the pillow while he was slamming that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Guts rearranged.
Yeah, but aside from that, you know what I'm saying? She ain't got no injury except for embarrassment. But at this point, I don't think she had gotten caught yet. I think she like set up a fake ransom note or something like that. But didn't nobody from the manosphere and didn't no women talk about this shit because you know what I'm saying?
Why make up all of that shit? Just say I'm going on a road trip or some shit, man.
Yeah, they did
That's
all
a
that.
kidnap.
They did all that content about that one girl. What's her name? Carly something. Look,
Oh,
here she
Gabby
goes.
Patino. Gabby.
No, not
It was
not. You know who
not
I'm talking
Gabby?
about? Nah, not who is Gabby? I'm trying to think. Gabby who? Gabby Petito.
Gabby's the one that was she was deleted by her boyfriend apparently.
Yeah,
that's
that's the YouTube content creator. That's the white girl. Nah, I'm talking about all of the dudes that was sitting there talking about that girl Carly, the one from Alabama, that faked her kidnapping, but didn't none of them talk about this shit though. Look at this shit. Look at this.
It's new video of the notorious California supermom with a bandage across her nose. Sherry Papini is all balled up, clutching her knees to her chest as she spins her lies about having been kidnapped.
I feel like sometimes it's easier with my eyes closed. Is that okay?
This just released video, first obtained by 2020, was recorded by cops at her home in Redding, California in 2016, with her husband Keith by her side.
Oh man, rubbing on his
Oh,
arm.
the way
It's
she rub his
it's-
arms. Yo.
It's okay, honey. It's all
That's
right.
And you know where that
Keith,
hand
she
is,
was
bro.
getting the beats, Keith. The beats by
Man.
Dre.
Man, she
Man.
was getting her guts
Jesus.
rearranged. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
Oh my god, he's getting cooked live
And
when he
he's
just
up here simping.
It's just like Officer Megan Hall. It wasn't a lot of Manosphere content creators that did content about Megan Hall either. The police
we
woman
look-
that let the entire police office, the police department banger. Y'all heard about that?
Huh?
Well, I didn't,
Yeah.
but you did so many videos
What?
that I
Say it
had to
again,
hear
say
about
it
it.
Yeah, her name
Yeah.
is Officer Megan Hall. She led the entire.
Oh yeah, I remember. They ran through it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
I was. Oh, go ahead. My bad.
No, go ahead.
She get
Go ahead,
fired?
Jay.
I think she got fired, right?
She's suing, I believe.
I don't know, but I know one thing. Her husband didn't fire her, which is interesting.
Yeah, he's a cuck, man. What the fuck, bro?
Look at this one. This chick literally faked a
Yeah,
she
but
faked a kidnapping to go get fucked by her ex.
But Rob. At this moment, he does not know she was faking it. He thought she really got kidnapped, so he was like being a supportive husband. But if he
Man,
knew,
do you
I
see
don't
that
think- I don't think
bandage,
he-
bro? Do you see that bandage? Can you read faces?
Listen,
Man, come on,
listen,
man. It's
listen. I
evident,
know he
man.
be.
She was out
I know
getting
she
the
was gone for like a
Johnson.
day or two, and I know he was stressing. You know what I'm saying?
Man, listen.
But hey, as soon as he found out, he better have thrown that bitch outside. I ain't
She
gonna
was
lie.
getting knockoffs, bro,
So-
all weekend.
Listen. Go ahead.
Oh, well, I was going to say, so this happened in like 2016, right? But have you guys ever
This was
heard
2020.
that? No, when she did it?
Who?
No,
This
the
chick
video,
right
the
here?
video is 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the disappearance actually took place in 2016.
Okay,
She
so it
just
happened in
recently got
2016.
she just recently got sentenced though.
Okay.
To only 18 months in prison, by the way, but go ahead.
So I was going to say it happened in
Wow.
2016, but in 2014, a movie was released called Gone Girl with that dude that played Batman. I think I don't want to get his name wrong.
Christian Bale,
But
Michael Keaton.
Michael
What?
Keaton.
no, the dude that played Batman. But the recent one
Michael
with
Keaton did play Batman. Never mind. Go ahead.
Old school Batman. Ben Affleck.
Nicholas, no, Ben Affleck, my bad. So anyway, in Gone Girl, what happens is the woman disappears and she
talking
wants to make it look like her okay, in Gone Girl, the woman disappears and she want to make it look like her husband had something to do with it. So she disappears, want to live this other life. Then she finds out that the real world is bad for her. So she has to reappear, right? So she comes back to one of her friends and she ended up deleting him to make it look like that he was the one that kidnapped her. And she did all of that. Like that movie came out in 2014, which was like everybody watched it and all that stuff. I don't know if you guys remember it. I remember it because I like mystery movies. But
So you
then I
saying
see
she
this.
watched it?
She could have watched that movie. This happened in 2016. The movie came out in 2014. But other movies came out like that when people want to relive what they seen in the cinema. So I think that is a very good possibility.
Yeah, that's facts. And honestly, I think the stuff that I was reading, I think they actually said something about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Brooklyn Queen know what I'm talking about.
That baby rocking chair is just giving me bad vibes, bro.
Crazy, bro.
Man, that's a big ass house. Look at all them couches that all them like individual
Yeah.
seats they got over there.
Armchairs? Armchairs?
Yeah, all them
Yeah.
armchairs, big ass house for no reason. She living a good life, getting taken care of and shit. You know what I'm saying? And she had to go.
Why is
What
everything
is the
wooden though?
one?
That's weird.
She
Why
had
is everything
to.
wooden?
She had to go get scratched by her ex.
Man, getting
So why is
scratched.
everything wooden though?
Getting scratched at. Because they're old fashioned pilgrims, bro. That's why.
Oh man.
I have no idea, man.
And it's crazy that we got to the point where, like, if something happens to you, you have to think about all the movies that you've seen recently. Okay, what's the purpose of this one? Maybe it's they're trying to recreate this movie we just watched.
I'm just trying to stay away from any women with foreheads like hers or getting stretched like Sukihana. That's all. I just want to get away from any of them.
Kiana, that bitch is disgusting, man.
There-
Oh my
It's a
God,
lot
my
of them
voice
out
just
here.
cracked. My voice just cracked by how disgusting she is, man.
You got Brick Baby. You got a lot of them out here doing.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something about that right now. Sukihana them might be disgusting, but I'm gonna tell you right here, this chick right here, she's the most disgusting. If you're willing to, if you're nah, bro, listen to me. This is that shit where you don't
Yana will
have
tell you the truth, bro.
You don't want to have a bad story about this that you can't never share with anybody because you didn't take the advice of the old guys. So
yeah,
take the advice of the
For
old
sure.
guys.
Suki gonna tell you the
ahead, go
truth. This
A
one's
woman-
getting stretched on the low.
A woman like this that is willing to literally not only risk her freedom but risk her marriage, risk everything. When she gets together with whoever it is that's laying the pipe to her, she's doing the most.
Yeah, you'll be lucky to have your life, bro.
She's doing suicide shit. You know,
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
know
saying, in
she's
the
crazy.
bedroom with that motherfucker because if you're willing to do that kind of risk, you're not doing that kind of risk for some quick pump and dump or a one night stand. I'm talking about they're in the bedroom together getting breakfast in bed for at least 2 days type shit is what's going down, and then she go back home. Full motion picture porno shit going down over
Stuff
there
to
with
the
that kind of
gills
situation.
with Navy seamen.
Yeah, real shit.
Listen, they're both disgusting. She's a super hoe, but Sukihana is
They
so
are both
disgusting, bro. So disgusting. No, Sukihana is extra level disgusting, man.
No, she's not extra
you know
level
you want some
disgusting to me,
Suki.
bro, because you have the option. Listen, bro, with Sukihana, you have the option to hear her say this craziness, and then if you still want to deal with her, that
your
becomes
fault.
on you. This is a different realm, bro. She's married. She has vows. She has a husband, and she's doing. Sukihana is not married and not committed to no man, and is just doing the do. Now, I don't agree,
She
and I don't think
sneaks
that's the
symptom.
best presentation, but
She
at
sneaks
least,
symptom.
yeah. This
Now,
woman
bro,
right here presents to be like she's somebody's wife. That
Yeah,
is,
somebody's
you know what
wife
I'm saying?
who's like
And-
loyal and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, she's wiping her mouth off every 2 seconds when she ain't at home. Like,
No, I get it, bro. You're convincing me slowly, but then every time I think about
Slowly,
Sukihana,
this should be this should have hit you like the brick hit old girl, bro.
I
This is elevated.
I understand, bro. She's a disgusting, filthy whore. But listen,
Jesus
Sukihana's
Christ.
just so, bro. Sukihana's just extra level disgusting. I think, okay, I'm like, yeah, okay. She's definitely more disgusting, but then Sukihana I remember what she said, and then
what's more disgusting? What's more disgusting? Seeing a look. I want to think about this. What's more disgusting?
she's talking about eating
Listen,
shit.
bro. Listen.
What?
What's more disgusting? A woman who's
Eating
talking
shit.
about eating shit. Listen to me. A woman who's talking about eating shit, or finding out after 15 years of marriage that you've been kissing a woman who's been eating shit for 15 years and you didn't know about it.
No, oh yeah, that's way more disgusting. What you
Crazy
just
work,
said
man.
was
Exactly.
Crazy
last
work.
one. But listen, no, she's not talking about herself eating. She's talking about you eating shit, man. What the fuck?
If your wife has been living like this woman has, you have been eating shit every time you kiss her, and you
Fecal
didn't know
matter.
that you were kissing
Fecal
that.
matter.
Facts. That's true. Okay,
see
I'm
what I'm saying?
convinced. I'm convinced.
Yeah.
She's more disgusting, but it's like very close. Very close.
Imagine your wife getting doused, man, and then coming home like everything's
Oh.
okay, man.
Oh my god.
Only Adam 22 may know, man.
Yeah, I was literally about to say that. Adam 22.
Yeah. And he knew,
This guy
and
right
he,
here.
and he knew about it. See, like this guy didn't. He thinks that he's in an actual marriage with a woman that's committed to marriage vows that actually cares about him.
And who actually
But
got
he's
kidnapped and he
not.
was worried about, you know?
Yeah, and I gotta
play-
agree with AB
play the
Promotions.
footage.
AB Promotion says this bunny is more disgusting. Sorry, yeah, I agree. And the reason why I think that she's more disgusting is because she's doing Sukihana level shit while lying to her husband saying that, oh honey, I'm in a committed relationship and I love no one other than you, except for, you know what I'm saying, like when I get that urge to have to get busted down by my ex and I lie and say 2 Hispanic women kidnapped me and shit, and I'll
And
do it
send it to
because
the
I can
police,
get,
though.
yeah,
Took it to
and
the police.
yeah, like you just cannot make this shit up, man. And then she's
Mental
still
health.
getting that good privilege. She did all of this shit and she's only getting 18 months in jail.
18 months.
Man, she slapped a band-aid on and went platinum like Nelly.
That and now and
Yeah.
then we'll still sit there, you know, a lot of people will still sit there and say there's no such thing as white privilege. You know what I'm saying? Like if this shit right here ain't proof that there is a such thing as white privilege, I don't know what to say. But the interesting thing about it is that gender war content creators are such coons and they hate themselves so much that they'll never do a story talking about this kind of shit, but they'll sit there and talk about everything else or just some little dumbass shit forever.
Reacts did.
Reacts did, but that's because Reacts ain't your average every day.
We make grift,
Hey.
we make grift, but we never coon. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Big facts.
Hey, y'all gotta come up with like a theme song or something like that. Man.
Yeah, hell yeah. Me and We Lit had to get on the mic and do that. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah. Tap dancing on the Trader album coming.
And put TD put when TD was spazzing on that guy on the intro too, man.
Yeah, that's a fact. And see,
Oh, yeah, that's
honestly, and
definitely coming out.
shout out to Hurricane IQ. Hurricane IQ says the manosphere wants us to get with women like her. No fucking way. And see, here's my thing, right?
You never know.
I think that if you listen to some manosphere content creators, some manosphere content creators will lead you to quote unquote getting with a quote unquote woman like that. And the reason why I think that they will is because a lot of those ones who are especially on the, well, you know, just because of a woman, how she looks, or just because of a woman, what race she is or whatever, she's more quote unquote submissive, right? Well, yeah, this bitch is very submissive. She's submitting it to people that she's not married to. You know what I'm saying? But they're not sitting up here giving you any skills on how to vet properly, how to properly vet a woman. You know what I'm saying? They're just giving you cosmetic advice to say, well, if a woman looks like this, you know what I'm saying, then this is the way to go. And if you ask me, that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn how to properly vet people and understand, you know what I'm saying, what kind of time they on before you get into a commitment with them. And even if you do, you could do all the vetting in the world. You know what I'm saying?
She could still be her.
She could still be her. She could still flip. You know what I'm saying? People flip at any moment. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Wait, speaking of vetting, wasn't Fresh like talking about remember that one white girl he was with, and he was like, she loves me for me, yeah.
Oh, Miranda.
And then act.
Miranda.
Yeah, and then act. That was. I ain't gonna hold you. That was a lit live stream, bro. I ain't gonna.
Bro,
that shit was fire. Fresh stuttering the whole time. She likes me for me. She doesn't like my money. We met at the yacht, but she likes me for me.
Bro, anybody who has any kind of like sense about like how women are, or like you know, just, you know, dealing with women or anything like that, you could look at Miranda and tell that would not be difficult to get on one night. You know what I'm saying? Like
her face was like not like she wasn't messing with him, bro. And then he even invited her out before, but then when she knew he didn't like have anything like crazy, and until she saw him on the yacht, and she's like, okay, let's go to the yacht, man.
How could you not look,
man?
How could you not look at her and tell that like that's you could easily like get that?
And
like,
she was on seeking arrangements too, so obviously you know what she was there for.
Well, and the thing is, go ahead.
My father always told me, when you leave with the wallet, you leave with a trollop.
Man, you ain't never lie. I was just about to say, because while she's sitting there going on Fresh and Fit's yacht and doing all this, there's some dude in the street who she might like on her own. Like she just see that dude and just be like, yeah, I want to, you know what I'm saying, let this dude, you know what I'm saying, do whatever. And that dude's not going to have to pay a dime. And she gonna let him throw her around like a motherfucking rag doll while Fresh coming out of the pocket.
Yeah, and that guy doesn't look like a fraud, you know. He doesn't look like a fraud.
Yeah.
But they exposed like the DMs and everything. He was sending her like $400 every like.
Yeah.
Like, 2 days,
I got a whole me and Fresh and Fit. I if I'm not mistaken, I think Duke and Don, like back then, they even talked about that shit, bro. Like we all went in on that shit, bro. Like,
yeah, I remember.
But like my thing is though, the way that I feel, right? I wouldn't even tripped about the shit if they weren't sitting there lying.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You
saying.
know what I'm
Like
saying?
he
The
was like,
fresh
"Oh, she
wasn't
liked me
caping.
for me," and she's like, "I do like him for him." And then they were just pretending like they were into each other when we knew what they were there for, bro. And
Yeah.
then they were always talking about like, "Don't leave with the wallet. You always have to be attractive." I'm like, bro, Fresh, you're ugly as fuck. You don't go to the gym, bro. You
Pause.
should not be. You should. You're the one who Myron is talking about. What he's talking about these. The only thing you have right is money, and that's because you got scammed. You got your scams going on, you know.
Yeah. Bro, I'm trying to tell you, man. Like
I don't know much about them niggas like that.
Not hating though. Not hating though. The Fresh got like lucky as fuck, bro. All he has to do is sit there, look like a retard, and gets 50%, bro. That's fire. And
I'm gonna
That's
tell
why
you. I'm gonna
that's
tell
why
you something,
Grind and
young blood.
Motivate call him the podcast goat.
Yeah, facts. He slid through and he's like, "Hey, yo, 50%, yeah, okay." And then he's just sitting there. Yeah, yeah, I agree with Biden. I agree with Biden. Yes, yes. And then he doesn't say anything the whole time. Fire, man.
Go ahead, we live. What was you about to say, bro?
I was just gonna tell the young blood he's starting to sound like a bit of a hater.
Listen.
He sounded like a hater, my boy.
I might hate a little bit, but I give him his congrats, you know. Congrats.
You don't have to give him his congratsies either. Just, don't watch them, watch TV.
Listen, man, like I said, as far as Fresh and Fit go, as far as him and Miranda, like I said, with Fresh, hey, if you paying for Miranda, you know what I'm saying, and she letting you do whatever she want to, you know what I'm saying? Like if you in with that body capitalism and she just letting you do whatever and you paying for it.
Body capitalism.
With that body
That's
capitalism.
Dangerous
Yeah.
work. That's dangerous.
You know what I'm saying? Like hey, if that's what it is, if that's what the arrangement is, then hey, more power to you. You know what I'm saying? But like, see, the thing is that they was lying about it. Cause y'all know, man, I'm not the dude that be hating on the OnlyFans chicks. You know what I'm saying? But dudes just gotta understand that when you on that OnlyFans life though, you potentiate that simp culture. But I ain't mad at women for engaging in capitalism. People just gotta understand the consequences of what it is that they create. No, like Miranda, I mean, she was doing what she was doing. But Fresh was the one that came up with the whole entire facade of, yeah, this is my girl and this, that, and the other. And then it got busted out like, yo, she a bop. You know what I'm saying? Like, she a bust down. You know what I'm saying? Like, she doing all this and doing all that. She was messing with DJ Academics, man. Okay, well, y'all was putting on a front out here. I mean, if y'all had to just, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's seen, you know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes people deal with, you know what I'm saying, less than favorable women. Miranda?
Yeah, pull a picture of her up. I don't know who we're talking about.
She's a white girl, bro. She's
yeah,
she's okay. She's okay.
She a white
like
girl.
A 7.
You said a 7?
Yeah, like on her best day. I'm talking about like her best day, you know.
I said 6.
You're giving her grace on the best day. I want to see.
Listen.
I haven't.
I don't have numbers in my rating system. It's either a check mark or an X.
Oh, that's better.
That's a heavy pass, huh?
Sometimes
no,
it's between,
I wouldn't have gave her an X.
Sometimes you just have like. Sometimes
that
you
gives
just
you
have
a
like
range.
one line, you know.
That gives you a range because like you have a range of like what you will versus what you won't accept because motherfuckers be lying and shit, talking about who they will mess around with and who they won't. You will see these motherfuckers in the comment section of a YouTube video talking about Beyonce don't look good and shit, and then they fucking baby mom look like the librarian on Blade.
Jesus, dangerous.
Listen, Rob. Sometimes you don't know. Sometimes it's like a. So what do you do then?
I gotta see her, man.
Nah, it's a pretty it's a pretty easy line of whether somebody is fuckable versus if they're not.
What if it's super like?
It depends on your standards too,
super down bad. What if you're like super down bad?
Is she Fresh girlfriend or whose girlfriend is it?
Wait, who? Oh, Fresh Prince CEO. What you talking about? Miranda?
He's talking about Miranda. Back in like 2020, bro. This was like no, it's 2021, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was 2021. Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, I just saw her, and I'm not
Let me
impressed.
see. Yeah, she looked like a chick that we went to high school with. Like,
yeah.
I mean, she. I mean, to me, like my thing is like again, she's not somebody that I would brag about. Like Fresh was like bragging about the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but again, like it's not many motherfuckers out there that's brag worthy, right? And then the people that are brag worthy. Like everybody tries to downplay it and be like, oh, they don't look that good. You know what I'm saying? Like all these videos, people be talking about Tia Mowry and shit, right? The chick from Sisters. Motherfuckers be like, she don't look that good. She don't look that good. Like, get the fuck out of here, nigga. And then you see who they with, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, they motherfucking baby mom look like James Brown and shit.
What are with these old ass references,
down.
man? I don't know. I don't know
That-
who these people are.
You said what?
Team Mario. Who's Team Mario?
Tia, the chick from Sister.
I don't know that so man.
Tia and
It's the old
Tamara.
ass,
Oh
old
yeah,
black
Yeah.
girl.
no.
Yeah.
Tia
Old
Mori.
black girl, right?
Yeah, yeah, but you look at when O'Shea Duke Jackson or somebody like that, they'll do a video about Tia, and they be like, "Oh, she modern, she post wall." You know what I'm saying? Like she gonna be dying with cats all over the place and shit like that. Like, man, she might be post wall and she might be dying with cats all over the place, but nigga, get the fuck out of here, nigga.
She look
Old
better
ass
than
women,
Miranda.
bro. Old ass women. You know what I'm saying? Like Angela Bassett. You know what I'm saying? Old ass motherfuckers like that. You know what I'm saying? And even motherfucking like Selma Hayek and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? All those women are post-wall. If you sit there and tell me that you wouldn't, you're fucking lying. And then
You're lying, fam.
and then dealing with the current day female that you're dealing with that probably looks like she uses actual bricks, unlike old girl, but she uses actual bricks to apply her makeup. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, stop it.
Yeah. Hey,
Fuck
give me
out
the post Waller,
Stop it,
man, all
You know
day.
what I'm saying?
Post Waller crawler.
Check or X.
You
Check
gotta
or
watch
X.
it too, man.
Smash or
yo.
pass. Smash or pass is the only rating system.
Smash and
Right.
pass.
And it depends on your standards
Yeah,
too. I mean,
true.
but Tia and Tamara, no, they're both fine, dude. I mean, I don't know what to say, man. But when it comes to Miranda chick, I mean, she's fine compared to people like Donovan's wife. You
Man,
know?
she's a hot
hell
5,
no.
bro. She's a
Hell
hot
no.
5.5, bro.
Oh, 5.
5.5.
Okay, yeah, 5. I'll give her 5 because
5.5,
I'm looking
bro.
at a video at her right now, and she's walking with a dog, and Fresh has his dog, a small ass little fucking chihuahua looking dog, and she, you know,
Oh.
she has like a body of a teenage boy. So I'm like,
Jay,
I'm-
pause. No.
Yeah, for real.
Before
Oh,
you're like
she
six,
said she got the
before,
body of a varsity athlete.
No. I ain't gonna let you slide, Jay. I ain't gonna
He
let you
gave
slide,
her- he
Jay.
gave her
Before
that,
you give her, and then now you're like, oh wait, now that I'm actually looking, it's a 5.5, man, because she got a teenage boy's body.
I didn't even
Man.
say that, but yeah, she's
No,
definitely
I'm
a
talking about
5
Jay.
now.
I'm talking about Jay.
she's the white version of Candace Owens, pretty much.
Oh,
Body-wise.
shit. Good
Wait,
God.
You said she the white version. I don't think so.
Rob,
I think
on your scale, what is she?
I don't think
Body-wise,
she the-
though.
I don't think she's the white version of Candace Owens. Like, I'm
Yeah,
not.
the body-wise.
Unpopular opinion. I don't think Candace Owens is a bad looking woman. Like, the thing that's bad
Very
about her is the
unpopular
shit that she
opinion.
does. She's so horrible that it just makes her look bad. But
She's the
like,
middle class Azealia Banks, bro. She's trash.
Bro, I think we're talking about two different women. I think you're confused about women. Black Light. I mean, you gotta look at a picture of her.
Who? Candace Owens?
No, Miranda. I think because I was thinking about another white chick, and
What you
Miranda
mean?
is
How
not that
much?
white chick.
No,
You know
no.
what we talking
Miranda
about,
Miranda got black hair. She got TikTok videos and shit. Yeah, I did
Yeah.
videos about Miranda. I know who Miranda is.
Oh, Rob, what is she to you? Like, what is she on your scale?
I mean, she's a check mark. She's not ugly.
Okay,
She's
so it's
not
a
the
smash.
best looking.
Okay.
She's not great. Like, she's not anything like that. But like, she's a check mark. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Her
like-
and Candace Owens, though, in the same
yeah,
pot bowl.
Candace Owens. Yeah, she's a check mark. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, like, Candace Owens is not ass ugly, bro. Like, she just is ugly as far as how she is politically and the shit that she does and the way that she
She's grown
conducts
as
herself.
fuck and
But
still doesn't know how to do her own black hair, bro. I'm done with her. I
bro,
don't think she
seriously, look, that's what half these motherfuckers on YouTube say about black women. Period. Like, I don't buy none of that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she can comb her own hair. She know what the fuck she doing, just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't
she don't look that bad. You know what I'm saying? She looks bad as far as the way that she conducts herself. But if she was in a 2-piece, you know what I'm saying, and y'all had some drinks, you know what I'm saying, and y'all was at the spot, you know what I'm saying, you're not
At 7?
you're not gonna say no. Like, nobody's gonna say no. Like, let's keep it a buck.
It's hard to take
Because you
it's
can't
hard to
sit
take
there,
It's
bro.
hard
You
to take
can't.
it out of context with her because I
Nah,
already heard her talk.
because like, if you sit there and say that you're gonna say no,
Cap.
then you gotta sit there, and when motherfuckers question what you said yes to, you gotta take that question.
I just said that it would be hard for me to take away what she's already said. Like, it would be stuck in my head. So
No,
I would say
we're
no.
talking about if you don't know her. If you don't know her,
I understand the concept, but I'm just saying it would still be hard for me. Now, if I didn't know her, then I would hear her talk and then be over it. But I guess
I mean, you're not talking about anything
initial smash,
political.
yeah. Initial smash, I guess.
Bro, ain't nobody talking about making somebody your wife.
I know. You talking about an initial smash. Like, she's still not built like how I would like, but
everybody that you smash has been built the way that you like. Every single
no,
person.
No, I've had chicks that are built similar to her, but it's a whole different scenario.
I dropped the link. Is this her? Can you pull up that picture?
Let me see. Hold on real quick.
Let me see. Yeah, that's
but
her,
and
that's
anyway, too, like, man, I'm a Scorpion, bro. Like, I'm a Scorpion. Yeah, this her, Randy Patty. Yeah, that's her.
Who's Randy Patty?
That's motherfucking
Randy
that's
Pandy. That's
Randy
her.
Pandy. Yeah, that's Miranda's ass.
That's her. Like at. It's weird.
Pandy.
Yeah, you know, she's a South Florida smut. You know what I'm saying?
She's a Seminole.
But I ain't mad at it though. Like, I mean, you know, it is what it is. It's just her and Fresh was fronting and shit. Go watch the video that I did about her and Fresh. Like that's my biggest thing is that you fronting. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all lying about shit and getting caught in the lies.
Guys, don't pay for pussy. You gotta have genuine burning desire.
Right.
Genuine burning desire.
See, look at everybody in the comment section, bro. You know what I'm
Ain't
saying?
nothing genuine about that, bro.
I don't care what they talking about. Oh, wait a minute. You pulled her up. Hey, she does not. She's a low 5 with this picture up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Low 5. Okay, I'll tell you right now. With the picture you got up right now, I would smash Candace Owens over that picture.
Oh no, that's how be crazy now.
Over that picture, bro, she looks like she's been through the ringer at 20 something, bro. That picture.
Yeah,
that wasn't what I looked up.
That's one of those cash app lives that she was doing on TikTok to try to get some cash app, I think. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
Are you guys aware of how goats go to war when they try to present their dominance over each other?
I haven't seen LeBron go to war
when they start.
State, but
I said goats, like I know you didn't say no damn goat. I mean, like, you know, goats. You know what I mean?
What I
like,
think about
I
actual
can get
goats,
milk out
man.
of them goats. You
I'm
know what
trolling,
saying? Like
B.
that goat milk. Okay, the goats that you milk sometimes. You know, like
I ain't
those
never
type of
milked the
goats.
goat
Oh, you
ever.
did say goats. You did actually say goats.
No, I mean we're talking about NBA goats. We're talking about Kobe Bryant. We're talking about people like
Okay,
that.
I thought you were talking about actual goats, man. I was like, what?
No, actual goats.
He was talking about
I'm talking about actual goats. I'm talking
Wait, I'm so confused.
I'm talking about goats. I'm talking about
I'm here for
goats that
confusion.
walk on 4 legs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking at first, and I'm like, and then
When they battling, they butt heads. That's what I
yeah,
see.
yeah,
with
with
Candace
their
Owens.
little horns.
Yeah, that's what I see with a Candace Owens big ass forehead. I see her button head.
All I'm saying is that like all I'm
That
saying
was
is that like
long-winded,
people
but great.
like men and women both, like they put their biases into how they perceive people and they lie about the perception and shit. And what they lie and how they lie is completely different than how they will conduct themselves in an isolated situation.
Hey,
You
I
know what
kept
I'm
it
saying? Like,
real and said that off top that I own it. Like I own it. She just ain't it for me, but
For Hurricane IQ said they need
Listen.
a
When you're
fucking
talking
time
about
machine.
smashing or passing, you have to think about not at your best moment or like at your like normally, like when you're normal, you gotta think about like your most down bad moment. Like, oh shit,
nah,
I
bro.
gotta.
She
Yes,
looks
that's
like the
when you
type that has
that.
that pelvic bone, you know, that bone in the back, that butt bone.
No, because right
Like
now,
one of those
right now
girls.
you're acting very picky. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know,
I can't do the
my
tailbone
usual.
bump, bro. I can't ever do
like
the
the
tailbone bump.
picky shit, like the picky shit is just what motherfuckers do for talk.
Yeah.
Like
You
to
can't
sound,
find one like that I've done, bro. Or
to
worse.
sound,
you gotta
to
think
sound
about
a
like you
certain kind of
need.
way. Like I gotta sound like I got, you know what I'm saying? Like I gotta sound like my standards, or like I have more control over my circumstance than I do. Because most motherfuckers don't have more control over their circumstance as what they do. Most motherfuckers is in a world is correct situation and they don't want to admit it. So they want to sound like they got some degree of control over the situation that they don't actually have though. I ain't mad at it. Like that's just human nature. That's just how motherfuckers are. You know what I'm saying? But you know that a lot of times that's the kind of shit that then people will go back and like look at a situation and be like, oh, you said this, and then that's how. But that's not consistent with what's going on.
That won't happen with me though. I'm impeccable with this one. I just don't do the butt bone. The butt bone, like the little tail looking, I can't do it, bro. I did it one time. It was a wrap. She looks like those girls, like, you know, bend them over. They got the butt bone. You know, that little, most of them you can't see. Most of them you can't see because they got butt. You know what I'm saying? But like, I can't do the butt bone bump, man. I can't do it.
That's funny.
Listen,
But
listen,
yo, y'all,
listen.
we got to get up out of here, man. We've been on for 2 hours, and I gotta get up out of here. But 2 o'clock on Sunday, we'll be back. So real quick, I just want to give a shout out to everybody that contributed, and I want to thank everybody for coming to the show. We got AB Promotions with the $4.99. Shout out to We Lit, you know what I'm saying, with the $1. Shout out to King
Holla.
Gravity with the $4.99. You know what I'm saying? AB with another $4.99. Shout out to Hurricane IQ for becoming a member. Make sure y'all become members. It's only 99 cents. And shout out to AB Promotions again. You know what I'm saying? With the $1.99. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Appreciate you, Derek. Appreciate you, Jay. You know what I'm saying? We had a great show. We're going to have another great show on Sunday. And we out. Peace.
All right, peace, everybody.
Peace.
We Lit didn't even say we lit.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I had to let it ride one time.
All right, y'all. Peace.
That'd be fun.
Peace.